Oh boy, observer. You are an individual. I will say that. You are definitely someone people cannot replicate. Maybe not cannot replicate, but don't want to replicate. All right. But yeah, we got Observer, West, Sarwar. 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 I have no idea how to pronounce it. I'm sorry if I butchered it. C2, Tanner, Epically, Ico, Flash, Orange, Venu. Sarwar. All right, let's go. Let's go. Easy. Easy first try. Anyway, so we've gotten some tournaments. Yeah. Why are there two C tiers? We have a C plus, C, and C minus. You might not be able to see the minus because of the size, but yeah, there's a minus on this one. But anyway, minus so blurry. Yeah, it's probably because like it's bigger on my window. Obviously, I shrunk it down so it could fit in this little layout here. But like if I zoom in, you'll probably you can see it. But I have it zoomed out so that there's not as much scrolling happening when I'm picking these up. But yeah, so what's happened here is, or what's happening today, obviously by the title, you know this is a tier list, but, yeah, we've had some tournaments since this, since I did my first impressions, and so now we're gonna take the time to update that list. I definitely won't take 5 hours like last time, but it'll still be a pretty decent stream. So, yeah. Now, do I go in Lumipedia order, or do I... just go based off of things we want to talk about? Because now the tier list is actually... they updated the website so that you could, rearrange this stuff. So, I put it all in Lumipedia order. Oxy used to get banned. Opsy was an interesting one because a lot of people called for it to be banned, even though it wasn't broken. But anyway, as you can see, I already handled the broke list, or at least the brokes from before. We may or may not add more onto here. Who knows? I guess we can start with the stuff that got buffed or changed since the last time. So, like, what was there? Avitross was on that list. Oh gosh, Krakaloa got changed. I know Joltooth got changed. Oh gosh. If only Celestine got buffed. True. If only it didn't perform well in tournaments. Oh yeah, Gargolem. I'm only gonna count speed because speed's the only one that cares about the Gargolem change. Yeah, Dyborg did get stuff. Wintrix. Oh yeah, Wintrix did get Jetstream, so we're gonna count it. Umbrat got Body Slam. I'm not gonna count those. I don't. The rat stuff didn't change him at all. Nemore Jetstream. Yeah, that didn't happen. Nemore did not get it. Yeah, I've got Seer Knight, Avitross, Krakaloa, Joltooth, Arceus, Gargolem, Dyborg, and Wintrix. Was there anything else? Oculos. Good call. Good call. Oculos did get stuff. Where are you? Oculos. Lashent lost Raging Flame. True. But he wasn't even on the list before I did it to begin with. If Wintrix doesn't get put into the S tier, aren't you also saying that, Glissadia completely invalidates it, or is that someone else? Oxydrake did get barbs. Yes. Where are you? There you are. Festifer Brawn Boost. True. Where? Oh yeah, you're up here. That was someone else? Alright, cool. You think Wintrix is better? I don't necessarily think Wintrix is like inherently better than Glissadia. I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, Lumello technically got Teardown, and oh, did it get Slumber as well? I think it got Slumber, so I guess we talk about it. Billowforge. Oh, it got Boiling Press. It didn't change it, but yeah, it got Boiling Press. I'm not gonna. It didn't change Billowforge. I'm gonna level with you. It did not change him. I did not have. We'll go over Soulburst. I mean, I guess we could talk about it because we already have Metro ranked, so why not? Oh yeah, Shrimpost got a Wave Wrecker, I believe. That's didn't change him, but put Mega Metro and broke. I think it's worse than normal Metronet. It would only be broke by association. That's literally it. Metronet would only be broke by association. I think normal Metronet's better. All right, here we have to add another list. We have to add another one. Hold up, guys. There we go. There you go. Oh yeah, Scampy got changed. I guess we gotta put Scampy up here, guys. Scampy, where are you hiding, buddy? There we go. Where's the Hydralin tier, though? We'll get to it. Yeah, see, the only thing I'd say this Metronet is better at is like just end game sweeping. That's it. Gobademic actually didn't get any moves. Jamie forgot. Weasel and Foul Play? Yeah, it just didn't really affect it at all, though. Like, Weasel will still do the same stuff with about the same level of effectiveness. But anyway, Ferroglyph Landslide. Oh yeah, he did get something because Ferroglyph always manages to get something new, doesn't he? That's nice. He always manages. He always wins. What happened to Scampy? It got Battering Ram and Body Crash. So that's fun. I just realized the chat is a different color. And I guess we talk about the new stuff that got added since the update. So we'll bring these guys up first. And then after that we'll go in order. Alright, that's actually we're gonna bring Metronet down and talk about it after, just because I might actually make this a video for once in my life. Draco Beam Anomaly Ferroglyph win? No. Malmerk? Oh, got Mudslide. Let's go. Alright. Anything else? Did anything else get something relevant? Like, I know, like, some stuff got Tricky Tactics, but, like, who cares? I don't think anything else got anything, though. I'm looking, I'm not, yeah, I don't notice anything. Alright. Okay, how long do I think till Jamie gives Pharaoh Empathize? True. Yeah, I think we covered everything. Or basically everything. Anyway. So yeah. We could slap Cinnamoth at the bottom ASAP. True. Do not get a new move recently. When did Wendelin get Fade Away? With Atlanthian Part 2. That is when it got Fade Away. Anyway, so. By the way, is the music volume okay? Or are we, how are we vibing with that? How are we doing with, It's good. Only Rye has a problem. That Yeah, honestly, that checks out. Rye being the only one having a problem with it, that checks out. I mean, only thing that would make that particular scenario better is if Observer came in and said he also had a problem with it. But anyway, so now we got to start talking. So ever since the release of Atlanthian Part 2, we got a couple, we had a couple updates and a few things got some new toys to play with. Oh, wait, you're right. Awaken Wobblisk is one of those that got new toys. Not like it'll change much, but he did technically get new toys. But anyway, so we're going to talk about Steer Knight first. He was put, or he got Boiling Press recently, and that completely flips its viability. I believe I had it in B- before. It might have been rated, it might have been a bit better than where I put it before, just because it could check something like Glissadia. But now, Boiling Press means it just ignores the fact that water types kind of resist it with the fire move. So now you can hit stuff like Bar Blast. I mean, you already hit Luminami, but like, yeah, it's good. With Drudge, it's I'd say it's at least B+. It would be hovering between these two, in my opinion. We're gonna start in B+, and we'll see where we go from there. I'd say, yeah, not strong. I wouldn't say this is that great as a defensive Lumian, except if you're just really wanting to check Glissadia. But offensively with Drudge, this guy is pretty good. Avitross got a new move that everybody's been, or a lot of people have been wanting. Freaking Rogue Assault Avitross, and well, it's finally here. It got the 120 power Brawler move. Yeah, it's really strong coverage. With what? Nosedive, Thunder Crash, Rogue Assault, Brawn Boost, that's pretty much the set you'd run. There are a couple things spread throughout the game that, you know, can take on all of those moves, but for the most part, a lot of them aren't that common. The main issue is it has no bulk, and a lot of people, for some reason, keep not, like, earlier on in the game's lifespan, you could get away with Avitross not running much speed, but nowadays, I feel like you need to run speed, and that compromises your bulk. And, yeah, that's the other, it's A- because, yeah, you could definitely smack it around before it gets going. So I have Krakaloa here because for two reasons. One, it got Dark Surge, and I think it got something else, but pretty sure Dark Surge. And two, I vastly overrated this thing before because I overvalued its resistance and its stats when, yeah, all the weaknesses that comes with its typing are very freaking relevant, and it has no moves. So I would have put it in these area before, and then it got Dark Surge, so it can technically hit the light types. I'd put it somewhere between here. I'm gonna keep it out of the C tier for now and see what ends up piling up in that tier and see if Krakaloa fits in there later. But it's not very good. It's definitely the worst Soul Burst in the game right now. Yeah, it's definitely the worst of the bunch because its defensive profile, like, yeah, it's got, like, Krakaloa has amazing stats. It has amazing stats. It's just the typing hurts it a lot more than it helps it right now. Worse than Florent? Yes, worse than Florent. Definitely worse than Florent. But yeah, he's I definitely wouldn't want to use my Soul Burst slot on this guy. Joltooth, yeah, he didn't only get one move. Jamie decided to just supercharge freaking Joltooth here. And this wasn't, I didn't goad him into this, guys. This was him. This was all him. He gave it both Drudge and Earthquake. So, So I rated him B- before because he was just a worse Halvantic, Zulong, and Kanibo. Yeah, this guy's a freaking menace. He is a menace to society. This dude, he's got the bulk, so he could set up if he wants to. And even you have to be scared of this guy because if you try and swap out expecting him to set up, he can just you know, hit you with his ambush boosted hits. And then if he sets up and you switch to the wrong thing and you can't afford to lose that thing, then you have to switch out and now you have to take a +1 ambush boosted hit. So yeah, this guy's a menace to society. He was probably Drudge might have been a mistake, but I'd say let it rock for a while longer and see what happens. He's really freaking good. How good would he be if his stats never got changed? He'd be a lot frailer, that's for sure. He would be a lot frailer. Setup wouldn't be nearly as I'd say setup would be almost impossible just because of how frail he was before. But like, yeah, I think the bulk increase from before was actually very relevant. I don't think Earthquake is what is killing it, or is what's making it like super over the top. I think the combination, like, yeah, it's the combination of Earthquake and Drudge. But yeah, everything getting Drudge. I do agree that Drudge is kind of getting handed out a little bit too much. But anyway, Arceros also got Boiling Press, like Seer Knight. Actually, it was the thing to get it by level up. It was the thing that allowed Seer Knight to get it. So, he's okay. I don't think he's that great still, but he's not bad. He's still definitely the worst of the dragons. Sucker Punch distribution to balance Joltooth. There will be a Sucker Punch in the game eventually. It'll be a bug type, but so Joltooth won't resist it. But yeah, it'll happen. I think I feel like I'm fine putting it here for now. It's still okay. Sumobito does get a Sucker Punch, yes, but there will be a bug type Sucker Punch that'll be more distributed. But yeah, Arceros, he can hit hard with a fire move. That's about it. I'm actually considering moving it down because like there's a lot of the meta that's ranged, and this thing has no range defense. I'll leave it for now. We'll move it later if need be. So, okay, now, so Gargolem speed got Provoke. And, basically, it killed Gobademic. It killed Gobademic. That's what it accomplished. Now, it would only be good in hyper offensive comps, and the problem is hyper offense sucks. Hyper offense is awful. Gobademic is getting enchants. It was supposed to get enchants when this thing got provoked, but Jamie forgot. And just remove provoke. No. No. It just got provoke, and it's not broken with provoke. Why would it lose provoke? Hyper offense is awful? Yeah, it's not good. Any remotely competent player can handle hyper offense in this game. The speed it has over Gobademic doesn't really matter. There are some scenarios where the speed is actually helpful though. Where where +1 speed or boots things are outsped by this thing, as opposed to Gobademic. But those things aren't the most meta relevant in the game. Though +1 Joltooth, no, Gobademic outspeeds that too. There's something at +1 it outspeeds that Gobademic doesn't. But at most I'd give it D tier. I don't know. I don't see this thing becoming extremely relevant. Like, it's okay. Semi-stall or bulky pivot teams are meta now. That's literally been the meta since what? Yes. But it's okay. That's about all I'd say for it. Dybor got the enchants. That's cool. It got enchants. That's kind of cool for some things. I know there's a rabid Dyborg believer here. I haven't seen it do too much. I just hear a lot of things about Dyborg being good. I just don't see it ever. Like, it seems okay. I don't know. I see the potential. I just don't see it in game. So I'm gonna put it B+ because, like, all Dyborg needs is Baffle and Barbs. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Parting Shot. Yeah, Parting Shot's unfortunately a signature move in this game. What won't be is Baffle. Baffle's being nerfed eventually to become it's gonna lower their highest stat and then pivot out. So, because lowering speed on a pivot is broken inherently, and people are finally aware of that and are abusing it. And so, yeah. Yeah, Baffle is being nerfed eventually. Anyway, Wintrix. Wait, I believe I have usage stats from Scorch tournaments. Let's see here. Gargolem, weak to Wintrix. Eruptodon can be hit by Glossadia. It's faster than it. This is. I know this is a big reason a lot of people aren't using Wintrix as much right now. Or this thing right here. But I think it's okay. Observer, that's way too far. You are being stupid, as per usual. I think it's still solid. I don't think it's, you know, where it was before. I think it's solid, though. I mean, stall breaking Wintrix is still pretty good. Wintrix is balanced now. I agree. I'm thinking A. It fell off so hard. No, I disagree. I feel like it fell off a bit. I might do A-. Actually, A- is where I'm putting it. I'm settling on A-. I am settling on A-. Yeah. A- because of Glossadia? No, if it was, I mean, if Glossadia didn't exist, no. How dare I? No. I mean, this is fine. It's still good. But its damage, like a lot of things can handle its damage. That's the main thing. A lot of things can handle its damage, and part of that is to blame with freaking stab being awful. We've been at a point in this game where everything is overly reliant on damage boosting abilities. Where if you don't have one, it doesn't do any damage. Like, we even have stuff like Ikizune. It has a 139 range attack stat, but its attacks just don't hit, man, because stab sucks. And it annoys me that 139 range attack just isn't hitting hard enough. But anyway, Aklos got Drudge, because we need more Drudge, obviously. Now, a normal Aklos, like if you're running Aqua Body, I would still run Brawn Boost. Drudge really only benefits aggressive sets, in my opinion, and it's pretty solid. It's definitely pretty solid. If Stab was ever boosted, what would happen to other abilities? I would say you would have to, one, knock almost all of the 50% boosting abilities down. It would be basically mandatory. Awakening would have to change to do something else. I would not buff the damage on Awakening because you have, like, the starters that are running Awakening deal really good damage just because they have Pokemon Stab, which is crazy. Like, Tata is pretty darn good, and he basically doesn't have an ability. He just has Stab. So, what about things like Chill? I think that's fine. Stuff like Chill is fine. It's mainly like the over-the-top buffed abilities. Like, you'd probably have to look at specialization, maybe. The 50% abilities, like, you know, Glissadia. Glissadia's Chilling Passion would have to come down. Glissadia already does a buttload of damage. So, yeah, you would really have to look at the damage boosting abilities. So, yeah, I would definitely look at that a little bit more. Pitch Black and Power Jaw. So Pitch Black, at the moment, doesn't really matter too much because Halvantic's the only one that has it. But I mean, realistically, eventually, something else would get it. But, well, Reggie, the thing is, if Incandescent got nerfed to like 25% like it used to be, it would hit exactly as hard as it does right now. And I feel like that's fine. Power Jaw, for the most part, like the strongest biting move is what, 80 power? Outside of Parasitize, which is, you know, only Florant's getting Power Jaw Parasitize. So, like, oh no, it's Florant. Yeah, I feel like Power Jaw's fine. Para's still 80? No, I'm pretty sure it's 90. But, anyway, that was a tangent. Wouldn't Soulburst move be the strongest biting move? Okay, but, like, it's, you thought it was 80? Oh, I was wrong. Silly. Whoopsie! Why'd I say, like, Ant isn't broken? Because Ant is not broken. It is 80. I'm stupid. I figured, oh, 55 energy, it has to be 90. Year after years, Tyrex does. Okay, so Jamie wants to give Tyrex a metal type biting move that's like 100 base power, and I'm like, bro, you just wanted to be able to throw off complete demolitions now? I know it's 55 because heal, but like that's not. I wouldn't want Parasite. I think if Parasitize stays 80, it should be buffed in energy. That's for sure. Because one, bug types for some reason all just have trash energy, and yeah, two, it's a bug type move. Bug type moves kind of suck. ABC minus because walled by very robust Eliguana. Okay. But anyway, Aqualos with Drudge. I'd say Brawn Boost is better on Aqua Body, and the aggressive sets definitely appreciate Drudge more. I would put it somewhere between these two. And, you know, I feel like it's better than Dyborg. I don't feel comfortable putting it next to Dyborg, so for that reason alone, I'm putting it in A-. So yeah, I feel like it's pretty darn solid. Oculus is in a good spot right now, for sure. I mean, it has a good amount of cover, a decent amount of coverage. I'd say you got your stab options, and then between Rogue Assault and Gnarly Gash to hit different typings you want to hit. So that's cool. And yeah, we're gonna rock with that. So another thing that got a new move is Oxydrake with Barbs. Now, Oxydrake, when it first came out, everybody hated because it didn't have Rejuvenate and its health was low, and then it got buffed. And then people, this was mainly the bad glowing diamond freaking propaganda that got everybody to think that thing was broken beyond belief. And in reality, it was okay. I mean, it was good at the time, but not broken. And nowadays, it's like, oh, that thing exists? Oh, well. Barbs definitely gave it a little bit more, but like I wouldn't put it any higher than B. It's better than Soul Burst Crackaloa, but I wouldn't put it any higher than B. It's all right. It's not bad. It's not like outstanding, but it's okay. That's honestly true, Splashy. People would not calc for this thing because like nobody uses it right now. Lumello, it got what? It got Slumber and Teardown, so like it got hazard removal, but its whole thing is putting up hazards. Oh, it got Wave Wrecker? Oh, okay. Better than Hydro Slash, honestly true. I don't know. Honestly, I mean, like, loop this song? Oh, you know what? True. The whole point of, you know, these streams, we always wait until we get to this, and then we loop it for the rest of it. I'm gonna put it B-. Like, I feel like Repugnant could be relevant in some cases, but we could move it later. I might be overrating it. Anyway, Festifer, what did this thing even get? Oh, Brawn Boost. Anyway, moving on. maybe here at the most. Actually, no. Regift gives it something, so like, we'll put it C+. We'll put it C+. What's up, random? Yeah, this might change. Honestly, I'm putting it down here. There we go. Are we looking at a more offensive meta? No, Semi-Stall's still on top, but you know, it'd be what it do. Is it a good idea? Yeah, I'm personally not in the camp that believes 100 power is good. You know what? Thanks, Jamie. That is much better. Thank you very much. But anyway, Ferroglyph got land. Why am I even talking about this thing? Like, this thing has always been Hydra. It is a 100 base power metal type chomping move with 90 accuracy. This thing has always been good. It's the reason you never see it is because it's one of the most expensive Lumians to, you know, upgrade. Or when I say upgrade, I mean shard and stuff. Is Tyrex getting it? Yes. Yes. Tyrex is getting it. But yeah, it costs so much energy, or not energy, shards to get this thing, you know, in a good spot, because it's a 1 in 300 encounter that doesn't have guaranteed UPs. So like you could spend upwards of like 20 shards just to get this thing to go anywhere. But yeah, Ferroglyph, if you don't count Metronet, because Metronet is, well, broken, Ferroglyph is like the best stall breaker in the game. Is Pharaoh a better stall breaker or Odo? I'd say Pharaoh. Pharaoh has I mean, Odo Yaga is better on the melee defense side, but when you're Wintrix is better. Stop the Metro. What slander? I said it was broken. What's the slander here? I said it is too strong. Where's the slander in that? Shell Smash Lumello. Okay. Oh, Splashy, you see I have this quote-unquote broke tier? Yeah, you could probably tell what that's for. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Ferroglyph. Yeah, I mean, now you don't have to play with the RNG of Boulder Blast, so now you just run Landslide. Bada bing, bada boom. This thing is silly good. Maomar got Landslide. Cool. Anyway, he's still, its typing isn't great right now. And yeah, just right now, I would say Maomar is not in the best of spots. I'd say it's like, eh. Very eh. You could probably do stuff with this, but like eh. Okay, so Scampy's right here because since Atlanthian Part 2, it got Battering Ram and Body Crash. Why is it always A+? Because it's good. What do you mean? Can I give the TLDR on Seer Knight? It has Drudge. It has Boiling Press. It hit hard. It's not A because it's still... The things it would bully with Boiling Press aren't as relevant right now. Like, apparently Bar Blast, like, if I look at the stats, if Bar Blast shows up here, y'all have lied to me, and I'm gonna hate you. If we look at the stats, Cleone you can bully with Boiling Press, which is a plus. Pyrelin you don't bully with a Boiling Press, which is not a plus. Luminami you bully with Searing Steel, not the Boiling Press. Yeah. Bar Blast isn't being used as much right now. Maomar got Mudslide? Yes, I'm aware. Bar Blast isn't being used as much right now. Apparently Zulong also is not, but I don't know. There'll still be 2 more tournaments before I really take these stats into account, but Boiling is mid because Lumi still eats. I mean, it has Searing Steel. Oh, when I said Landslide, that was because of Pharaoh. But if I said Landslide, I meant Mudslide. Whoopsie. Whoopsie! But, yeah, apparently Bar Blast isn't being used as much, which would honestly be the main target. I mean, Cleone right now is definitely... The Cleone would be the main target right now. Anybody who keeps talking about Luminami is like, yeah, it has Searing Steel. Shut up. Anyway, Scampy, it got Body Crash and Battering Ram. And for anybody, for the uninitiated, Scampy hits really freaking hard and is really fast. However, it has 10 HP and really can't swap into anything. I'd say it's okay at best. And it's crazy that it's up here at all. So anybody that cries about it, honestly, I'll give it B+. I will give you guys B+, and there you go. That's it. That's all I'm giving. Actually, no. I'm going back to B. I'm going back to B. I am sticking with that. It's not even on the same tier as Arceros. Okay, it's in B. Anyway, I'd say it's the most viable gimmick. The most viable little gimmick thingy-majigger. It's up there with Avi? No. No, it is not. Arcera should low-key be lower. We'll get to it later, maybe. I mean, Krakaloa is in a place where the typing in the current meta is awful. And the move pool doesn't really support... I mean... Yeah, I don't know. Krakaloa is in a weird spot. It has amazing stats, just not anything else. Honestly, I think the main issue is its ability. It needs a better ability. Mainly because Applied Frustration and all that, those abilities suck in this game. The only reliable way to trigger... The only viable way to trigger Applied Frustration is Baffle, and Baffle pivots. Give it Unaware? No! I mean, oh, Jamie just said he'll give it Ignorant. Crap. I would rather it not get Ignorant. I don't need a 100, 100, or what are the defensive stats? 100, 105 or something? I know it's at least 100, 100, 100. Or 115. Is it 115? Actually, I could just look at the stats. Why am I asking myself? 115, 100, 104. I would not give that thing Unaware. Absolutely not. Of course, that's not up to me. That's Jamie. When I say absolutely not, that's in my head, not his. Okay? There we go. Anyway. Give it Unaware. Oh, look. All the stall lovers popping their heads out like, oh, yes! Unaware! And it finally gets a splashy. If Jamie says something here, it's not always... It's most of the time a joke. All right. Soul Burst Cracklow should get Levitate. Oh yeah, it's definitely off the ground, that's for sure. I don't know. It definitely needs something. He definitely buffed its offense. I don't know how I'd want to do this. Because I know everybody wants to use it defensively. But it was like the range attack was buffed. I don't know. All right, Observer, you keep saying this, and that's like the worst idea you've ever had, ever. Like, no, you can't just make Crackaloa with the base Crackaloa the current Crackaloa. That's just not how it works. Can you get an upgraded Volcanic that doesn't force a recharge? Oh, just a casual double damage on fire moves. Watcher? I don't know. Anyway. The thing here is, I always hear, is the Levitate thing? No, the Levitate update was canceled. But a thing I hear a lot in terms of balancing and whatnot, communities in various competitive games are very good at identifying the problems in things, but they are awful at figuring out the solutions, and that's what I feel like here. Like that I feel like that applies very well here. Yeah, the soul moves the soul moves in this game are either you have Erupted on soul move or yes. Like Stratosaur uses its soul move effectively because it's just a one-time big hit, and that's what Stratosaur needs. So I feel like Stratosaur's is fine. Metronet's is pretty bad. Crackaloa's is bad. Florance is okay. It's fine. It's kind of whatever. And then Eruptodon's is like crack on crack if it had some crack. Gastroke's is decent. Nobody ever clicks Gastroke's soul move. Let's be real. Gastroke never uses its soul move. Gastroke's soul move, Gastroke's soul move, like, if you just look at the soul move, is pretty good. But if it's on Gastroke, it's like, no, nobody uses that crap. I mean, yeah, I guess you could do a funny haha peace of mind set. But, you know what, Hydra, you're just prepared for when Gastroke loses Tamp, guys. That's not a confirmed thing, don't freak out. Anyway. Where was I? Oh yeah, Scampy. Oh yeah, Dakuda's. I feel like it's in the same boat as Stratosaur, where you just get to click the funny nuke button. Anyway, I'm actually spitting Gastroke should lose Tamp. No, in my opinion, you guys actually just suck at fighting Gastroke. Every time I see it, I've watched one person play against Gastroke and actually know what they're doing. It's crazy. It's crazy how this community is absolute dog water at fighting Gastroke. Like, everybody's like, oh my god. Or where is he? Where's Gastroke? Shoot. Where is he? What the heck? I'm blind. There he is. All right. Everybody's like, oh my god, this thing's broken. Broken. Nerf it. Broken. Best soul burst in the game. Broken. And then, they just don't know what the move freaking Provoke does. Also, memers, you just reminded me, when you said barbs, that reminded me, yeah, icicle traps. Gargolem? Here, hold up. Gargolem is the most used Lumian in tournaments right now. Gastroke is right on up there. Use icicle traps! And if your excuse is, oh, Eruptodon and Pyrolin are really freaking good, even have the icicle traps, deal 25% to them. Use icicle traps! Anyway. It's crazy how bad people are at this game right now. It's crazy. They see these trends and then they just complain. Like you have plenty of answers. We have some pretty decent provoke users, and we have icicle traps on some good things, and then some other not so good things. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the last thing I was on was freaking Scampy. Scampy's okay. That's where I'm gonna put it. Anyway, Wobbleisk. Okay. Can Drago be freed from Ubers? When it loses Anomaly. Wobbleisk. Obviously Gargolem is better before we move on. Gargolem is better. Gargolem defense form, I should say. It's better. But Wobbleisk does offer some things to the like, you know what? Hold up. Where's Gargolem? He is definitely one of the best in the game right now. I would definitely consider it an S tier. It's very splashable on almost any kind of team. It always does what it needs to do. It sets up the barbs. It can block mudslide. It driving forces. You can get rid of items. Some people run empathize. I say some. But yeah, this thing is also incredibly fat. It's very hard to kill. I said almost any. But yeah, he's him right now. Most importantly, check Broken Joltooth. Oh yeah, true. He also checks this guy. Lando T, if it wasn't you. I mean, he also has icicle traps if you want to throw those up. I mean, I mean, you could. You'd have to drop, like, slap down. But you definitely could run icicle traps. Because it gets them for some reason. Anyway, talking about Wobbleisk, who also gets icicle traps, you could you have Ignorant, so it does kind of separate itself from Gargolem a little bit, and then it has a butt ton of coverage. Speaking of, it recently got Earthquake, Ice Hammer, and Rogue Assault. You're not really going to use those. I mean, Earthquake you might throw on for something, but the other ones, I feel like you'd run Deep Freeze on most supportive sets because Deep Freeze is a good move. Ignorant does not ignore your own drops before anybody says something. But yeah, Earthquake definitely does help it out for, I mean, okay, Ice Hammer for Gastroke, honestly, valid. Because you do ignore the tamps. Wait, Jamie, was Ignorant fixed so that, like, tamp or, like, defensive boosts used offensively are ignored? Because if that's the case, that also helps its case. Kiralin's getting sharpened. That requires level cap. But yeah, I'd say Wobbleisk is pretty solid. I'd say it's definitely worse than Gargolem, but there are reasons to use it still. So yeah, that's all the stuff that got buffed, I'm pretty sure. So let's talk about things that have been added since my first tier list. Maraith, he's okay. Alright, when I say okay, he's actually pretty solid. I'm gonna put it an 8-. He got an offensive barb setting move, which is silly. And the typing, Jamie made sure that it was on a typing that you could be immune to, being the light typing. However, this thing gets an ability to make it immune to light type moves. And it's also a metal type, so it can hit him back for super effective. Shatter is a signature move, Hydra, so it's not being passed around. Gwendolyn also got Fade Away. Let's not give it more. Anyway, but bulky, I mean, it's got bulk on one side. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. It's got bulk on one side. I feel like this is one of the most perfectly balanced Lumians that has come out in recent history. Like, it's okay. Or it's good into range attackers, awful into everything else. Charonix is losing Prismatic? Wait, oh, I thought you were going to get rid of Lightspeed Ray. I forgot Weaslin. Tricky Tactics didn't help it. Like, it'll still be the same tier I had it before. You also want to do that too? Oh, Lightspeed and Prismatic. Oh, I see. Thought it was Radiance getting replaced? Yeah, Awakened it is. I feel like Prismatic is just getting... It's just losing it. Anyway. So yeah, I think Moraith is pretty solid. You definitely need more time to explore it because it is one of the more recent additions. Do you run Tricky Tactic with 0 melee UPs? I mean, it doesn't... I mean, sure. But if you're also going to run Slapdown, I wouldn't. But that's just me. So it isn't immune to 3 types? I mean, okay. I mean, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, Thaumin. Actually, no, I'll do B+. B+. The mind priority on Thaumin is pretty darn solid, but that's about all it has. Like, it has the broken Waka Waka coverage, but, like, it hits like a wet noodle. Thaumin is not better than Oxy. I'm a disagree. I don't think Oxy's that great. I think the mind priority is pretty darn good. Into bulkier teams, this thing sucks because it hits like a wet noodle. Is it better than Scampy? Scampy is niche. It's just a gimmick. It is whatever. Throw down barbs, and then I mean, as long as you can resist its move and force it out, which isn't hard, you are good. Thaumin needs to late game clean because it doesn't hit hard enough and has minimal bulk. I mean, you could also revenge kill. Like that, there you go. Scampy and Little Cup? Absolutely not. That thing is way beyond the realm of Little Cup. Lashent, I see people use... Actually, you know what? There you go. I just realized, yeah, Lashent goes here. Thaumin goes here. So, Lashent has been seeing success used in a more bulky manner, more like a clever sets. It's so bad. I disagree. I've seen it being used effectively, and it's pretty cool. It used to have Raging Flame, Raging Fire. No, Raging Flame. That was a bug. It wasn't supposed to be there. It made it better. It lost it recently. By the way, for those unaware, Jamie now has the ability to remove moves from Lumians, so that's cool. But yeah, it's a pretty solid bulky plant, and that's about using it offensively right now. It's kind of but it still deals solid damage. Yes, they buffed Jamie. What? No? What do you mean no? What? Electric, are you scared we're gonna hurt Metronet? Like, what? The only thing that's happening... Oh, you're scared of Rejuvenate. Never mind. That's why. SSA Muta getting nerfed. It's losing Quick Punch. The ability is no longer getting hit, but it is losing Quick Punch. And Jamie just said Quick Punch will be gone when the Halloween event is over. So that's the thing. Okay, Oda Yaga. Trying to think how I feel about this. I'm gonna do A-. How about Metro loses access to every move it has? True. I don't know how I feel if like I haven't seen this enough. Like I know the concept here, where you could use it to stall break with provoke, and then you also have broken coverage. I just don't know how good it is in practice. I haven't personally seen it much yet. Pair it with Baffle. No, not better than Shachi. Oh my god, here, I forgot Mayo's here. Oh god, here we go. I don't know if A is appropriate. I don't know if A is appropriate, but you know what? I'll give it. I'll put it together with Wobblisk. Sure. There you go, guys. Has access to Gnarly Gash to do 45 to Gastric. I mean, actually, that's pretty cool. You could also just click the move Provoke. Like you don't necessarily need Gnarly Gash, but you can. Sure. And now, yeah, you know, Auriaga, it has like what, 8 different forms of coverage, and also Peace of Mind and Provoke, and then it also has physical moves, but like, why? It's broke. This thing, your Electric is saying this is broken. Why is Joltooth that high? It got Drudge and Earthquake. Thing is a menace to society. Yaga Mama deserves everything. See, I don't know the backstory with the whole Yaga Mama crap, but I know you didn't give it bulk up when you gave it all, or Brawn Boost, bulk up, whichever, when you have all these melee moves. Jolt isn't getting nerfed. I mean, not yet. Everybody's complaining about it, but it literally just got the toys. I would say give it more time. People are complaining that it's too strong. I'd say give it more time, though. See what happens. I mean, like, y'all are complaining about Gastroke, and yet it's crazy how easy it is to do. I feel like it seems pretty darn easy to deal with Gastroke. But anyway, let's talk about this guy. Let's talk about Willbound Metronet. Willbound Metronet, Thunderclap on Dakuda. Oh boy. So here's the thing with Willbound Metronet. It's literally only better than Metronet or regular Metronet in one scenario, and that is late game sweeps. That's it. In every other scenario, you would want. In every other scenario, you would want regular Metronet, because even in raw damage, like, yeah, Willbound's range attack is higher, but Metronet can deal more damage because, one, it can hold an item, which generally isn't offensive, but still. Which means you can run Volcanic Ash, and then run Splitting Headache, and then, yeah, you're doing more damage than Willbound. You have more utility with regular, because you can barter around your silly little Volcanic Ash you got there. You can run Hypnotize, which I feel like is just better on regular Metronet than Soulbound. Yeah, Soulbound, I'd say there's only two things you could do with it. Peace of Mind, 3 attacks, or Peace of Mind Deja Vu, 2 attacks. That's it. That's about it. It's pretty much worse than Metronet in every way but one. Like, the speed tier's cool. That's about it. Like, even the soul move, I'd say, is pretty darn bad. Like 100 power soul move is especially when you have Dakudas at 125 and it breaks through fortifications like dodge, briar block, magma block, that kind of stuff. Metronet's has the same side effect, but it's 100 power. Although I know it's supposed to hit both in doubles, and that's probably why, but in my opinion, the fact that the doubles damage modifier exists should be why Metronet's move is still 125 power, but... can I do post-Muta nerf? Nah. Doubles damage mod is being removed. Ah. Understandable. Have a nice day. Anyway, yeah, that's my opinion on this guy. He's just kind of You use him in one situation over this thing, otherwise don't use it. So now, how's Lashent better than Thaumin? Okay, so Thaumin, you can really only get value out of with priority mind moves. And like, it has a lot of coverage, don't get me wrong, but Thaumin is the prime example, or is one of the prime examples of the lack of a damage boosting ability absolutely gutting your ability to do any kind of damage in this game. Because stab sucks, your deep freezes or frost beams hit like a wet noodle. Your Psychoblast is priority, but it still hits like a wet noodle. But you can pick things off. That's about it. Lashent, it's being utilized defensively, and as we all know in this game, defense is better than offense because that's just the nature of the game. Stab sucks, energy favors defensive play, you know, whatever. It'd be like that. Lashent's finding defensive utility, and that's why it is being. Yeah, we're seeing clever Lashent being used. So yeah, there you go. Moraith should be higher. I feel like no, Moraith is in a good spot. But anyway, Luminami. Since we've covered all the new stuff, all the buff stuff, Luminami. What was I talking about? Yeah, Luminami. I originally had it 8+, I believe. I think it's not. I feel like it's still fine. I feel like it's just not as good as I originally anticipated for this meta. It's still fine, still good. Still, I'm talking like it fell off hard. I'm talking the difference between A+ and A. I think it's okay. And when I say okay, I mean in this sense, in the A tier. It's still an A tier. Odiago Overload. Okay, these tiers aren't ordered. Like, within the tiers, they're not ordered. I'm just putting them in here. Does Lumi get light speed? I think only Celesting and Charonyx have light speed. I'm pretty sure those are the only two that have it. But anyway, Tatab. Has he fallen out of S tier? No, I don't think so. Like, he's not being used as much if I'm... No, he's still being used a lot. Yeah, he's still S. Well, that's my old tier list. Where do I have Lumi? Yeah, A+. Yeah, he's still up here. Tatab gets bullied by Nevermare, though. I mean, you could still... Wait, Timber Thresh nails Nevermare, even if it's resisted. Hold up. I need to see how much Nevermare takes from Timber Thresh. I need to see. I need to know. Timber. 38 to 46. Oh, that's fun. Yeah. Okay, dude. 38 to 46. Yeah, oh yeah, it gets bullied so freaking hard. Not a 2-hit KO? Okay. That's still a massive chunk. You just chip Nevermare the slightest bit, and then like it gets 2-shot on the switch. Calc Barbs, it's like a 22% 2-shot. 22% to 2-shot with Barbs. And that's Brawny Nimble, guys. If you're using very Brawny with boots, then it's a little bit better. If you're using very Brawny, the Barbs calc is 94.9, so 95% chance to 2-shot after Barbs with very Brawny Tatab. Insane counter, by the way. Anyway, yeah, Tatab is a menace still. He's really good. People use Brawny Nimble. I personally would. It's just a more competitive speed tier. You're gonna get outsped and killed on the swap. Cause it's boots. Tatab holds boots. If you switch into Barbs and you get smacked, like don't, please get out of this. Anyway. Valkyrie, where did I put it before? I forgot. Where did I put it? B+? Yeah, okay. So I think it's a little bit better simply because metal types are really valuable right now. I'm not going to put it in A tier, but I think A- is definitely solid for it. The speed tier is definitely really relevant. The like relevant against it. But A+. Wait, what did Electric say? He said A or A+. I don't know. That's A is not an egregious take. I would not say A is an egregious take. Why is Swirl broke? Swirl is there because of its ability. Like, the ability is broken, not Swirl. But I don't. I wouldn't have a problem putting it here. I don't have a problem with it being here. At the moment, I'm feeling this because its speed tier is definitely holds it back, but its typing is incredibly relevant right now. Like, I won't lie, its typing is incredibly relevant. So I'll leave it here for now. Vesperatu, I had an A- before. I'm gonna keep it A-. It's really strong, but a lot of things outspeeded in this meta, and can very much pressure it. Is PvP prep worth it? I don't even need to read the rest of that, Jeffrey, to tell you no. It's not. It is not. Wait until it's better. So wait until like 2039 or something, and when that gets better. But yeah, it's PvP prep is never worth it right now. Himber, definitely the worst. Definitely the worst. Actually, no, I'm gonna put it in B+ still. It still hits pretty darn hard. I'd say it's definitely reliant on like Rageful Plushie to hit pretty hard, but how's Scampy better than Soulburst Crackaloa? Because Scampy is pretty darn it hits pretty darn hard, and it has a good speed tier. That's why. Crackaloa, it's a struggle. Crackaloa has good stats, and everything else about it disagrees with itself. Himber does hit pretty hard. It has utility with like you could also use it for hazard removal if you really need it. You can also set up icicle traps because they're good. They are good. Anyway. Oh boy. Zulong, I don't know why people aren't using it. I'm a level with you. I don't know why people aren't using it. This thing is insane. It's so silly. Also, I watched a mixed Zulong absolutely body LSU, aka Agency. That dude got absolutely folded by this thing. Eat this Gastroke, Pyroling, Gargolem. Yeah, eat this Chili Chomp, Electric. Eat this Chili Chomp. Let me know how that Gastroke and Gargolem appreciate the Chili Chomp. Was it Chili Chomp? It was Thunder Chomp and Chili Chomp, actually. Eliguana says hi. Eliguana isn't as meta relevant, but like, yeah, it hard answers too long for sure. Why Thunder Chomp? It hit Cleone. It absolutely bodied their Cleone. And it would hit something like Viscarna harder as well. It was funny. It was so like the first turn of that battle, it was Wyro's Zulong versus LSU's Cleone. Thunder Chomp went in, almost completely one-shot the Cleone as it set up Far Enchantment. Funny. And then like, yeah, it was funny. It pressured the Gastroke too hard with Chili Chomp. It was funny. The Zulong was funny. The battle itself was pretty meh, because LSU brought full stall, which is... what do I think of the new Stellar type? I think it's pretty bad outside of, like, Contrary. Imagine not running Repugnant. Yeah, he said that to himself. I should have brought Repugnant. I'm pretty sure it was invested. I'm pretty sure the Zulong was invested in melee attack because it was smacking. Arcaludon, he's pretty good. He's pretty cool. It's confirmed poison, Isaiah. It will always poison a biting hit. But yeah, I think I'm like, I'm torn between A plus and an S for Zulong, because it, like, the coverage it has and the speed tier, it goes crazy. I'm very tempted to do S, but I don't know. I'm gonna leave it A plus for now, but it definitely feels like it can go up here. So anyway, oh, we're on to the rats. So Umbret, it's a B. Actually B plus, because of how good it is into gas stroke, along with the fact that it can pivot, so it can, like, it's not only there, like it does hit. I'm trying to word this properly. It's basically only used because of gas stroke, but you can take advantage of it with fadeaway, so that it's not like blanking into everything else. That's what I was trying to say. And as well, like, the chase down is relevant into other things, but like it's used because of gas stroke, and it's good because of gas stroke right now. And like it still has its merit. Like if the gas stroke wasn't as popular, it would not be as high. But its tools do give it enough to where I'm like, yeah, it's more than just the gimmick for gas stroke. It's good because what's provoke? True. This game, this game does not know what provoke is. Anyway, Luxor. So to clips, I'd say I had it in B plus before. I'm still feeling the B plus if I'm a level with you. Like, the immunities are cool, but yeah, I don't think it's an A tier Lumian. Like, you definitely, like, it's still splashable because 3 immunities is 3 immunities, but I don't know. I'm gonna leave it at B plus for now. So Cinema, Sumo Beto, Swolder, Florant. Okay, Soulburst, Florant. Definitely better than Soulburst, Krakaloa. I don't know about B plus. I'm trying to compare it to these guys. Would I put it in the same tier? Would I put it above these guys? I'm gonna keep it in B. So Soulburst, Florant does have a little bit to it. Like, it has a lot of bulk. It's like 100, 100, 100. So that's like good. It hits like a truck because power jaw. Like, it deals a ton of damage. Its typing is the biggest thing holding it back because Bug Plant just ain't it. And then, of course, oh yeah, Jamie, are you still here? Because if you're here, can Parasitize, like, be buffed in energy? Because, like, I always thought it was 90 power, which is like, yeah, the 55 energy makes sense, but it's 80 power. It's 80 power. Wait, what's Pep Jab? What's Pep Jab at? 55 as well. Shoot. But energy regen? But every bug has no energy. Okay. Swolder gotta be put to C. The meta is not for Swolder. I mean, I guess you could say you could, like, get the jump on a floor or gas stroke and kill it, but I don't know. I mean, okay, it can handle this guy a little bit better than the others. So you know what? I'll give him the C tier treatment because it can handle this guy. All right, so Terrafly here, Terraclaw here, Ragoon here, Borok. Is it B plus or B? He still does a lot of damage. The main issue, what are the main issues? I'd say B plus. I'm going B plus. Borok can still hit everything really freaking hard. So it mainly started falling off, Jamie, because the typing didn't match up into the meta. Borok is weak to Gargoyle. I mean, Raging Tackle still hits it pretty hard. Borok cheeks because Gargolem. I mean, I don't know. People used Clever Gargolem, right? How much melee defense do they do gargolems usually run? Oh wait, you could literally run freaking bulk up too. Robust? Oh, okay. Okay, okay, robust for Joltooth makes sense, for sure. Let's see, if you bulk up on the swap... Bulk up on the swap and then you deal half their health? I don't know. Like, if you're forced out... If you're forced out by driving force and you deal half of their, like, over half of a Gargolem's health, that's worth. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about Gargolem defense being the end-all be-all freaking Borak kill. Empathize into driving force? I don't know about that. Like, even if you do empathize in that scenario, the wall breaker has still broken the wall. Because then the Gargolem is being left with a sliver of health instead of half. Borak trading itself for Gargolem sounds like a W trade to me. I'm a level with you. Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't know. The wall breaker breaking the wall. Burrow, Opsy, Claps, Boar. Let's see. If Opsy swaps in... How much does a +2 Earthquake do before it burrows? That's the main question. Earthquake... Only 31 to 37. Yeah, this... We love freaking Obsidragon, don't we? We love Obsidragon. Why is Obsidragon so fat? Why? So long as it isn't Burrow, but all the Opsies have swapped to Burrow, Reggie, because Drudge kind of, it fell off. You love Obsidragon? Oh wow, the stall lover loves the wall. Who would have guessed, guys? Wow! Anyway. I'd say yeah, it's a solid B+. It definitely, it's definitely underappreciated. You could crit? Yeah, I'd rather not play the crit war with Obsidragon while letting it set up to, you know, +6. That's, I don't know about that. I'm a level with you. Anyway, what was next? Eliguana? Eliguana, Tundraland better? How did Drudge Opsy fall off? The reason people used Drudge before was because they could take any hit and then buff their defense because of resilience. And so they also stacked their speed so that they could sweep with Body Crash because every hit was giving it Body Crash boosts. But now because resilience only is triggered by contact moves, they've swapped to, you know, full-on defense, Burrow. And, you know, it's kind of... Yeah, that is why Drudge fell off. It can't sweep with the Drudge Body Crash crap because it's not getting the resilience for free. Anyway, I put Eliguana A- because, well, the noodle won the noodle. Someone mentioned Nova Deus, which funny enough, between this is 3 tournaments worth of usage, and where is he? Oh, he's up here. Where is he? Nova Deus. It's been used a total of 8 times. It's been used a total of 8 times in 3 tournaments. That's funny. What had the least usage? I mean, out of... there you go. Some random stuff. Why do people use mixed melee Nova often? I couldn't tell you. I mean, mixed makes sense. Full-on melee, no. Is that from Scorch Tournament? Yeah, those are Scorch Tournaments. Nova was definitely overrated. But, like, mixed is 100% viable because, well, you don't have a... Because, one, yeah, the ranged tanks exist. How many does Slugling... Oh, yeah, the rigged Slugling crap? Yeah, isn't it, like... Where is he? It's used more than Gastroc, I'm pretty sure. There's no way he's all the way up here, right? Where is he? Okay, never mind. There he is. 6. Mix better than range? I'd say mix is better than peace of mind, yes. Nova's like A+. That's all one person, Booga. Alright, anyway, speaking of Gastroke. Alright, so I know everybody's gonna be like, no, it's broken, it's broken. Gastroke broken. It broke it. It need nerfs. It banned. It's the best thingy in the game. No, you guys literally suck at the game. I still hold strong on that. Like, it's good enough to force teams to answer it, but you suck at the game. Plain and simple. You're like provoke icicle traps. You've killed Gastroke. You only need one of the two, really. Provoke. It's your stall staple, and I watched your stall get absolutely manhandled near effortlessly. You got provoked, and your Gastroke did what? Absolutely jack squat. I mean, and if you say, oh, it killed the Zulong. Yeah, I watched your Gastroke get manhandled by the move provoke. I don't know. Everybody says A. I don't feel this thing. Like, it's good enough to influence the meta for sure. You need, like, you know, people run Umbrat for it. You definitely need, like, provoke, icicle traps, that kind of stuff. But yeah, Thunder Chomp was funny. That was the highlight of the battle. Turn 1 was the highlight, and everything else was. Gastroke can't be in the same tier as Mirror? No, I'd say that actually I'd be fine with this. If he didn't predict Thunder Chomp, why is it? I feel like it's fine. Dual screens Gastroke. I 100% saw the vision, LSU. You should, like, when you sent out Cleone, the vision was clear. Like, that it wasn't a very big it wasn't wow, innovation. Like, we know what you were going for. Not the raid boss stall. It was the raid boss stall. It was 100%. Oh, Gastroke the raid boss, followed by other 4 walls. And then it got manhandled. Wiki goes here. Chartiki, I don't know if it's... I don't know how I feel about Chartiki. I feel like it's... it still has utility. It still has utility. I don't want to put it below Lashent. I feel like these two are just kind of go together at the moment. Oh, no, for sure. It's like Electric. I 100% agree. Like, I'm debating between these two. It's definitely falling off. No, Rye. It's always 1.5 times. Who's getting clever, Lashent, and sharding all that? True. But that doesn't mean it's not good. Or it's not deserving of this tier. But, Waka is trash, unfortunately. Shachi, well, you have Ferroglyph, you have Odiaga. Meh. I'll put Shachi 1 step under him. Actually, because Shachi, I feel like Shachi and Odiaga are pretty interchangeable. Why is Sumobito B-? Well, it's C-. Oh, I guess, Sumobito, what? He was on a bug mono, and then it clapped somebody who had a Glissadia. And they lost to bug mono. Mono bug. Waka deserves C for what? Why don't people have provoke for gas stroke? Same reason they don't have icicle traps. They don't know how to play the game. Oh, Gargolem's the most used thing in the game? Oh, gas stroke is the talk of the town? Oh, what are icicle traps, guys? What the heck is icicle traps? Whoa. It is not. We hate innovation. It's not even innovation. I don't know, it feels like basic logic. Oh, 2 quad weak things to icicle traps are really freaking common right now? Oh, how about I throw up the freaking icicle traps? The hazard that punishes ice weak things, anyway. Because you're Pyrelin? If I get to force in your Pyrelin every time I set up icicle traps because you're so afraid of your Gargolem and Gastro taking half, then I get to take advantage of that because it's basic freaking... Y'all just don't know how to play the game, okay? It triggers me how bad people are at this game. Do we need more icicle trap distribution? I guess, I don't know. But, yeah. It's... How did I beep like that? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. We need it on stuff that's not icicle. Hey, Bar Blast! Hey, Bar Blast gets it, guys. Anyway. What was I talking about? I was raging because people suck at the game. Shachi A? I'll leave it A just because it hits hard. Seti Mars, if I already had Pyrelin up here, it would be a tier below it. I'll put it A-. Or, yeah, no, I'll leave it A-. It's still very solid at sponging ranged hits, but like Pyrelin. You would use it in situations where you don't want to use Pyrelin. That's about it. A- is stupidity. Okay. Aren't you the guy that says Obsidragon needs banned and Tatop should lose 20 speed? I don't want to hear about stupidity from you. I'm a level with you. I'm a level with you. You're saying Obsidragon is still the most, you know, still stupid broken. Restricts half the melee attackers. Yeah, wow, the melee wall walls melees. Guys, we can't be having this. The melee wall? It's walling the melees. Anyway. Ventation. I don't know, I put it there. Who just said Tatop should lose 20 speed? Oh, that's an observer change. Opsy gets a free +1 from what? It doesn't get a free +1 from everything anymore. It has to have contact. That's why everybody went to Burrow, because they weren't getting their resilience boost consistently enough. Your soul. Would I put it A? It's still solid, for sure. It still hits really hard. It's still a pretty darn threatening melee attacker. The biggest issue would be, no. I'd say, yeah, I'm putting it A. It still hits really hard. Bring back old chase down? Nah. So, oh wait. You right, memers, thank you. I forgot, I have Vesp down here. It is not better than Vesp, I agree. Actually, I'll do that. Thank you for calling out my fraudulent behavior. Can you continue to do what you're doing? I'll revisit Seer Knight later. It was mainly down here because there was nothing else up here yet. So anyway, Baffle. In fact, I dare say. I feel like because, yeah, Baffle right now is in an incredibly popular position where you're enabling monstrosities like Eruptodon Soulbur, or, you know, Magmadire or Eruptodon. Yeah. We need a baffle nerf. We're getting one. Speaking of Eruptodon, I'd say the base form is A+, or B+, not A+. It's just a worse Magmadire. And Magmadire, what's the new baffle nerf? It will no longer baffle will no longer drop speed, but instead their highest offensive stat, because dropping speed on a pivot is really freaking dumb. So mainly this thing here, the soul move is is on crack. So fun fact, when Jamie first made this guy, his intentions, his vision was it wouldn't stick around when they swap out. But T. Brad M didn't catch the vibes, and he made it G-Max Wildfire. So yeah, that was what happened. That's what happened here. But with tank nerf, the tank nerf is hazards will break it. That's what happened. You'll change Hailstorm to 1-8. There you go, guys. Hailstorm being more balanced. Zulong is not S. It is pretty meta defining. I don't know about you. It is incredibly flexible. No, I shouldn't say flexible. It runs like one thing. Although some people do the funny chomps. Although Zulong hard stomps hyper offense, that's for sure. And then it hard stomps hyper offense, and also is good into other stuff as well. So noodles are flexible, but this noodle, it runs like one thing. It's on the same level as Erupt and Totop. You think Totop should lose 20? Or Observer, your opinion has fallen. Like, my favor of your opinion has fallen off a cliff because you always cry about Obsidragon and how Totop should lose 20 speed. Make tank a signature for Dyborg. True. Anyway, Revenine, it's okay. I feel like if it had like Vengeance, this is Vengeance the Lumian. I feel like Vengeance would be a lot better if we had choice items, which we don't. Totop is not Ubers. Okay, if it's not Ubers, why does it need nerfed? Observer, I'm failing to see the. I guess that logic is flawed because of the, it's flawed logic. But I don't think 20. You don't realize how massive of a nerf 20 speed is for this thing. If this thing loses 20 speed, it dies. It's still running boots. Yeah, a base 184 speed thing running boots. Absolutely no. No, no, please, no. Use your brain. For 12 seconds. Yeah, that's why I said the logic is flawed. Joy. That's why this guy is the main reason I just said the logic is flawed. Okay, where are we at now? Oh, Krakaloa. Anyway, Volcaloa. I don't know. I feel like he could do some saucing, but like, it's rough. It's rough for him. I'll put him in B tier. He's also another victim of no damage boosting ability. You're trash. Volcaloa is better than Arceros. Territorial? Okay, dude. So, oh yeah, hey, Jamie, do you want to talk about what we give this? Like, obviously you haven't said anything yet, but like, hey, do you want to figure out what we give this thing in place of Territorial? Venu, nothing's been decided on Territorial yet, outside of the fact that everything with Territorial is getting yeeted. All right. Obsidian Heart? What obsidian is there? You got the Trumbull change? Oh. I don't even know what the Trumbull change is, but anyway. He's okay. Yeah, like, it's got the Thalman issue of where it has a lot of things it wants, but it still hits like a wet noodle. Give Vocalo a boiling press. It's not getting boiling press because it has Coconut Bomb. Use Coconut Bomb. Why is Oxydrake so low? Because it's just not in an amazing spot right now. Its typing, while good, is ironically also bad. When a foe feigns, celebrate your victory with your allies, reducing the energy cost of moves next turn to 0. Oh! And it says when a foe faints, it doesn't have to be the one to knock it out. So if it like if you swap it in and it dies to poison, your next move is free. That's pretty cool, honestly. Still no damage? No, that's Trumbull. That is Trumbull right there. That's interesting. Also really good in doubles. That's a pretty cool ability. I'm down with it. Yeah, I guess, yeah, Oxydrake is there for Deladrix or whatnot. Any recommendations to start out with? This guy, or in terms of the starters, these two, these two are your best bet. In terms of defensive stuff, get a Gargolem defense form. It's currently really Gargolem is found in the event right now. Get one. Robust, Clever. Right now, Robust is better, but I've seen Clever also used, so if you can get one of each, that's cool. I'd say those are your main priorities right now. Like, I'd say these are where you should start. Because Gargolem is splashable on just about every team. Not 100% every team, but just about every team. Top and Zulong are really good offensive things, so there you go. When's the event ending? I have no idea. I don't think we have an end date on it. Obsidragon, he's still solid. I don't think he's A+, but he's really solid. Yeah, of course, the Observer says it's S and should be banned, whatnot. Is Frail fine on Gargoyle defense? I mean, I guess, like, you don't need the damage, but, like, it's not... it's technically not optimal. But... like, you're not really gonna lose out on... You're really not gonna lose out on, much if you're running Frail on it, like... if I'm leveling with you, but obviously not optimal. So anyway, Obsidragon, obviously the best melee, one of the better melee. It's really good at invalidating melee stuff. Burrow is really popular on it right now. Body Crash, Beast Slumber, Primal Slash to hit the spirits. Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be fun, Jamie. Replace its current offensive ability with, that's pretty cool. I like that. It's not getting combustible. It's not getting combustible. Shut up. Anyway, there you go, guys. A 50% damage buff for Chartiki in Heatwave. Well, Reggie, yeah, that's why I'd say because of the fact it would take damage. Yeah, that's why the 50% would make sense. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. I heard A+ for this thing. It is the best melee wall for sure, and I guess not putting it A+ when it's the best in something kind of is disingenuous. So that makes sense. That logic makes sense. Where it, like, if it's the best at its role, putting it not A+ or S is kind of stupid. As competition with Tundro, I feel like Tundro's typing is bad in the meta. When everybody's running metals, I don't know about Tundro. Oh wait. You just caught me in a fallacy there, huh? You caught me in a fallacy there, huh? Yeah, really, Red, thank you for the subscription. Very much appreciated. But, has the other one popped up? Has the other, notification thing popped up? Like, I've always seen the gritty one. There's another one for sub notifications. But, yeah, Tundraland for Joltooth makes sense. I don't know if it's deserving of A+ because it's better at walling Joltooth, but that's up to y'all. And by up to y'all, I mean up to me, because it's my tier list. Oh, Cray with the subscription. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Yeah, all we see is freaking stupid. Better for Nevermare. Oh, true. I always forget about Nevermare. Mainly, I guess I don't really consider Nevermare myself because it's a 50% crit rate, which means I never crit. So why would I ever want to use it? Obviously better for your soul. Yeah, well, yeah, for sure. I just don't think Tundraland would be A+. I feel like the typing is worse. But, Trumbull... I don't know. These guys just, I mean, they deal a lot of damage, but they're typeless. And it sucks. Tundraland is so bad compared to Opsy. I don't know about so bad because like it has meta-relevant usage with Joltooth and eventually Nevermare to be put on here. Did Battlehorn get buffed? Not yet. Not yet. It will be though. Wait, what is this? Does that ability look right? Yeah, it looks about right. Hang on, let me check. Is solar power also 1/8 or is it 10%? I always forget. Anyway, Gobademic. Now when I said it killed, or when Gargolem Speed killed Gobademic, I know there are instances where you'd want Gobademic over Gargolem. At best, yeah, Fiskarna, you hit that for sure. There was something else. There was another. Isn't Gar getting screen? Gob, yeah, Gob's getting screens. Gargolem speed is base 155. It's immune to 2 types. True. Festifer. I mean, I guess. Muckblast poison fishing, true. Trumbull should get a melee sound move so it can use Virtuoso. I mean, it should get something else to use Virtuoso, let's be real. Virtuoso sounds better. I mean, like poison offensively is still it's a really good typing. No, Health Gift is not buffed to Gen 8 mechanics, and I don't think it ever will be. However, I think Jamie is thinking about finally combining the gift moves into one and completely deleting Energy Gift. I think he's finally considering it. It'd be about dang time. And I do hope it would be buffed to the Gen 8 mechanics, but one step at a time. What does the broke bit mean? It's broken because of Metronet, because of the base form. Can we get Wish as well? Wiki will get Wish at one point in the game. I don't know about everything. I don't know about much else. I just know Wiki will 100% get Wish at some point. It'll get full energy and health. Yes, that is what that will mean. But, Icicle. But that's horrible. Okay. And Cope. Icicle's typing is not good right now. Like, it got a bump before. Like, before Atlanthian Part 2, it was okay. But its typing sucks right now. You're asking me to get better RNG. What? Oh, no, you're at this RNG game. Never mind. Avitros, I mean, that's one of the reasons it's not B-. Why is Snell at the top of broke tier? You just don't understand, guys. You guys do not understand how unfair of a Lumian Snell is. It would take too long to really explain that. Give Vocalo a high explosive. I mean, it would definitely explain the animation at that point, Grave, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I wouldn't be the best at rating your teams right now, Christopher. I haven't actually played this, like, I haven't actually battled in this game since like 2021. Right now, I'm basing these opinions off of what I've seen and what I've seen happen in tournaments. As well as a bit of my own logic thrown in, because people they suck at this game sometimes. Gargolem defense should be banned. I mean, it's definitely manageable. Fun fact, if you throw up icicle traps, it becomes a lot more manageable. And if they go into their Pyreland, well, you know they're going into their Pyreland because they want to make sure they can use their Gargolem defense. And you could take advantage of that. We need heavy-duty boots. There will be eventually. Eventually. We don't know when. Don't know if it's with the PvP rework. Eventually. Expected by 2090. Anyway. Why haven't I battled for in like 2 years ago? PvP prep sucks. That's the main reason. What threatens both Gargolem and Pyreland? The water typing. These all suck. You are garbage. You are garbage. That's what I'll say there. On a mission to increase traps usage. I'm tired of this fraud Gastroke being considered the best in the game. Or broken the best. I'm tired of this fraud getting, you know, the spotlight it's in. I'm tired of it. Like, if it's so broken, run icicle traps and it becomes significantly less broken. All it takes is 2 tamps. All it takes is 1 provoke. 1 provoke. Or icicle traps. Then I don't care about your tamps. Tamp away, my guy. Tamp away. Tired or jealous? That has nothing to do with jealousy. Like, it's actually crazy how many people let Gastroke tamp for free. Like, you have you guys know what the move provoke is, right? If it's clicking tamp, it's not clicking poison, and then when you do, like, I don't know. People greed so hard for Gastroke tamp right now, and it's crazy how little people do. Nothing good has provoke. Anyway. Not everything has provoke. Put 1 on your team. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. These all 3 are good with provoke. Right out the gate. Wintrix 2023. Yes, Wintrix in 2023. Yes, bring in your Pyreland. That means your Gastroke is off the field. Anyway. I'm getting provoked by the audacity. True. Anyway. Where am I at? Oh, Garbantus. He's okay. He's definitely, I wouldn't put distribute provoke. Hang on. I'm actually curious now. Where is it? There we go. Hold up. Lumian provoke. Why is Seer getting so much love? Because Seer's been bad for a while. Is that a problem? There's actually quite a few things on here with provoke that would be funny. And then some would argue, oh, they can't afford to drop this XYZ move. But no, there's some interesting ones with provoke on here. Erupt has provoke, does it? Oh, it does. That's funny. Anyway, Garbantis, I don't know if it's A tier worthy, but it helps check Joltooth. Helps. A little bit. Quick look into territorial changes. Ooh, what do we got? Oh my god. No, not Kirillin catching the astray. Okay, they would definitely like the Krakaloa one, that's for sure. Okay, so Trumbull Triumph. When a foe faints, celebrate your victory with your allies, reducing the energy cost of moves of the next turn to 0 for you and your allies. So you get a free move every time you kill something, or every time something faints while you're on the field. So that's cool. Chartiki, solar power from Pokemon, but in Heat Wave. Cheeks? What do you mean Cheeks? That's a free move every time you kill something. It struggles with energy. If it gets a kill, energy is irrelevant. That's a really good ability. I'm a level with you. Anyway, Chartiki, Smoldering Joy. Yeah, when you're in Smoldering Heat or Heat Wave, you have 50% more range attack, but you take 1/8 health every turn. So that's the territorial. Change. Okay, Krakaloa instead of territorial, Scorching Skin. And then Volcaloa. Actually, no, we'll do Volcaloa last. Kirillin. Kirillin. Shakedown. Okay, anyway, and then Volcaloa. True, Jamie. Yeah, okay, and Volcaloa, Guerrilla Tactics. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Hold up, guys. Okay. Volcaloa. Let's do Very Brawny for the funnies. Okay, ability. I'm doing this for a second. No item because we're running Choice Band. Let's do Flaming Kick for now, and then what's no, this doesn't work because most melee bulkies resist fire. But let's do Gargoyle Defense because yes. 192, 200, robust, and then make that a solid 120. That's actually not as. That's not as much because Choice Band Guerrilla Tactics random. This is Flare Blitz, guys. This is Flare Blitz. Oh, put it in Heat Wave. True. Okay, hold up. Let's give it Pokemon Stab just for the sake of the argument. Now that's a lot of damage. There we go. Pokemon Stab, my guy. How much to Opsy? Hold up. Hold up. Let me change this to Obsidian Heart. Hold up, hold up. 200, 200, very robust, heavy armor. Finally! Something kills it! Finally! Something kills it! Finally! Something kills it! Mrs. Shut up! Shut up! Alright, let's calc outburst, sure. Why is that not an Oka? Why is that not an Oka? Why is this not an Oko? Anyway, but yeah, that's funny. Okay, yeah, Vocalo Pop-Off King. What does Guerrilla Tactics do? Choice band, but an ability. Oh, buddy, that's awesome. I like that one. I like that one. That one's good. Also, I have to let you guys know, that was what if it was holding a choice band on top of it. Does it two-shot insulated Tundra? No. No, it doesn't. Why would we be so why would we have that? Why would we have that? Or why would we be so fortunate enough to have that? Anyway. Oh yeah, I could do specialization and have that. Nim walls, coconut bomb. Hold up. I want to see if Namore can handle coconut bomb. And then we do coconut bomb. Let's see your Namore handle this. Let's see it. I'll even help you out by making it brawny. And this is choice band, just to let you guys know. This is choice band. Namore, 200, 192. 200 robust. Let's see that coconut bomb. 53 to 62. Let's go. You're dead. Nice counter. Nice counter, my guy. That's crazy. Anyway. Actually, okay, I have to know. Is Volk really getting it? I mean, that's what Jamie has written down. Your shell? You mean Pearl? You take one. I come back later. Light type chase down. Oh, of course. True. Anyway. Poison heal Lumello, please. Slumber, I guess. Anyway, where was I at? Stratosaur. Yeah. It's pretty solid. I don't know if I'd put it A. I'll put it A. It's pretty darn solid as a wall. And then, unfortunately, I'd say the Soul Burst is one tier under it because sweeping with its coverage is harder than just walling with its stats. So, there's that. That is my take on it. Sweeping with its coverage is harder than walling with its stats. It's so nasty. No, I'd say it's pretty darn good. I just don't think it's better or on par with the normal one. Clutch Magnify. I did not forget about it. I did not forget about it. Its turbulence wasn't enough. I mean, turbulence gives it high-pitched screech to deal a whole whopping 6 base power more than Jetstream. It's still pretty darn solid. I just don't know if I'd put it on. Also, it would be... yeah, I'm fine with where I have it. Landslide strat when? No! Stop giving everything Earth coverage. Okay, where are we at? Tyrex. Ah, yes, one of the biggest victims of all of these buffs is, you know, this got Fire Breath, this got Earthquake. What else got something to hit it? I forget. Something else got something to hit this thing. In the recent years. But, yeah, this thing is, it can still hit hard. But, like, I don't think it's that great. I think it's okay. It's not, like, completely useless, but I don't think it's, it right now. It's not in a good spot. It can still do stuff, but, yeah, it's just not nearly as valuable as it used to be. It was the glue holding Hyper Offense together. And then this thing got Fire Breath. And then you could be like, oh, well, with Drudge Joltooth, Tyrex would be an obvious answer for it. But, oh yeah, Avian Shots with Rogue Assault, that was the other one. But Joltooth also got Earthquake, so that's a thing. Yeah, this was the third one I was thinking of. Munch Wheel. I guess you could run Specialization and hit hard. I guess. Guardrone. I guess Clutch plus Rageful Plushie plus Accelerate, and you could try it. It walls Glossadia. So does this. And walling Glossadia is you're gonna need a bit more than walling Glossadia when other metal types do that too. And make it able to use the drives. It is actually... Guardrone is getting some items where you can change your typing, so I guess that would make sense in a way. You could set up and sweep. I guess you have the, I mean, but at that point... Samarine? But, like, Deep Freeze is neutral to it, so... I guess it has that over Samarine. Okay, you know what? Because it can rev up on, Glossadia, I'll give you a little bit more respect for it, Observer. There you go. Anyway. Moving on. Hunder, yeah, he's a victim. Would I put him down here? Would I put him up here? I would rather use Soulburst Florent than Hunder right now. Would I? No, I wouldn't. I'll do this. Yeah, I put him here. C+? Nah. Okay, Arapago, you have Magnify, I think. What happened to Hunter? Your snack happened. Obsidragon happened. I mean, Obsidragon was always there, but your snack was one of the main killers. Arapago can actually deal with the Reptidon? Yeah, that's why it's not C. How come Festifer's better than Guardrone? Regift. Why is Starclaw C tier? Oh, C minus? Yeah, it's because hazards. What? Oh, actually, what? Oh, Jamie's got something. Will Rex get elemental chops? Probably not, but it's getting that really strong metal one. So, please give Protagon Frostbeam. What? Protagon is getting Zip Zap for pivoting, and then it's getting Population Bomb, and then Wide Lens will also be eventually added. Give Kierlin Power Napper. Or is it too slow to be offensive Power Napper? That would be funny, but I don't think it would be good with it. I think the reason, like, Mienshao is funny with it is because it can pivot. Kierlin cannot. And also Mienshao's fast-ish. I don't know if Kirillin would really be good with it, but like it's definitely better than Territorial for sure. Smart Nimble for sure. Zhang. Will Moontoon get more coverage? Well, what Moontoon is getting is the ice typing will no longer resist typeless eventually. So it'll be able to hit a little bit more. And then maybe someday in the future it might get a secondary typing. But like its design doesn't really call for a secondary typing. Where are we at? Skellig. It will eventually get brute force, but it does not have it yet. So it's kind of whatever. I'd put it higher than these guys though. I'd put it here. Fairy Brawny or Brawny. I personally do Brawny Nibble Tatum. None of the typeless types will get a secondary typing. Yeah, that makes sense. None of their designs really call for it. Brute Force will do nothing. Wave Wrecker hits a lot harder. Mega Chomp hits a lot harder. I don't know what you're on about. It doesn't have an ancient stab for it yet, but it would definitely help it. Now Infernix, what's Population Bomb? It is a move that will hit up to 10 times, but every hit has an accuracy check, and when you miss the first time you miss it, the move is done. And it's 90% accurate. True, Jamie, true. Even on stall teams, I'm always seeing Pyrelin nowadays, so my my initial thing of it being better than Pyrelin on stall, well, the stall players are not electing to choose it, so that is wrong. Primal Slash have a crit chance. Crit chance does not count for brute force, no. Now we got Dorigo. I feel like Dorigo's a little slept on, not like super duper slept on, but a little slept on. Like, I don't know. I feel like it can cook. I feel like it can cook. It's not like up here slept on, but like it is secret ability Ferroglyph gonna change? I believe Jamie has an idea to change it. I don't know if it's 100% going to change though. Oh no, Jamie, that's you're not. Don't ever fall for that. Don't give this stupid thing dissipate. Though what you can do is give it a monkey's paw moment where you rework Power Napper to be based on missing health, and then you give it pivot, and then they could, there you go. That could be how it gets dissipated, because it does make sense for the Phoenix to vanish and then reappear. But like Power Napper plus that kind of sounds stupid. Metatoad, it's definitely not as good as it used to be. Only A-. Zhang, I think everybody sucks at fighting it. The current sets of Gastro, or when I say sets, I mean the one set. It's weak to the move Provoke and also Icicle Traps. And when I say Icicle Traps, it's also because of Gargolem. So, like, I don't like. It feels weird to move this out of the A tier. I don't know. I mean, this is really good into strat. Like, really good. Really freaking good. I will put an A-. Okay, what's next? Blowtox. It's okay. It's okay. Barb Blast. I still feel like it's still solid. It's just not being used as much right now. I still feel like it's solid though. Like, their defensive profiles are still really good. I'd say Below Tox is worse because, well, Barblast is fatter. And it can hit harder, too, because of high explosive, or you could use the Poisonous Skin if you want to. Or, yeah, I think that's what the ability is called. I don't remember. Below Tox should be able to use Drop of Youth. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Toxic Spines, right. Okay, anyway, Garlash. Where do I have this thing? I feel like people can cook with... I feel like this is another one where it can cook. It's people are not using it right now. I don't know. Like, I don't think it's an A tier thing, but it's definitely solid. Cray, it's because while it does have a load of resistances, the weaknesses it has are also a ton, and those weaknesses are bad to have. Probably the same as Hunter. Well, Hunter can't barter. That's the main factor here. Hunter is hard walled by its walls, and it can't do anything about it. Garlash can at least hinder its walls with barter. All right, Deladrix. I think. I mean, Dokumori does kind of answer this, but like outside of that, I feel like it's pretty free. Like, I mean, the main issue is like you can't bring it in unless it's through a pivot, but it does offer a lot when it's in. No one really uses Sponge. I see a lot of Sponge. I don't know what you mean. I feel like the casual Coliseum uses Toxic Spines or Spine Break or whatever because they don't want to farm for secret ability. Is Tyrex B because of the water types? Tyrex is B because the things it used to answer now all beat it, or at least prevent it from answering them. Tyrex got Fire Breath, or not Tyrex, Zulong got Fire Breath. Tyrex used to be a direct answer to it, or, you know, check. And now it doesn't at all. It gets two-shot. Joltooth used to be walled by Tyrex. Now it has Earthquake. It can't do that anymore. Avitross, which used to not be relevant at all, now would be relevant with Rogue Assault, which also hits Tyrex. Bunnicky still usable? No. When the premier plant... It already struggled with plant types, and when the premier plant type right now is this guy, no. Bunnicky is not good in this current meta. Although, fun fact, I just want to point this out because it's funny. I want to do another calc real quick. Why is Thaumin so low? Because it hits like a wet noodle. Like, the mine priority is valuable, sure, but it also hits like a wet noodle. You poison Gastro can win? True. Bunnicky was never good, you're coping. Alright. Let me, do a little, So... Okay. This doesn't look like a lot. If it had Skill Link, just wanted to let you guys know, if this was Skill Link, this would be 105 to 100 and... I'd loaded dive. Give me Skill Link. If it was Skill Link, it would actually two-shot this with Barbs, guaranteed. Skill Link makes multi-hit moves hit the max amount every time. And it has both of these moves. So, that's a funny thing. Just two-shot it with Icicle Traps? True. But yeah. That's a funny little thing. If it had that, obviously, Robust Tyrex can still beat those things? Not really. Not really, no. I disagree. Robust Tyrex might be able to come in on Joltooth once. After that, it's GG. But anyway, yeah, that's about it for him. What things counter Zulong? Eliguana hard sits on that thing. Pyrolin is a pretty good answer to it because it doesn't resist the moves, but it's just so naturally fat that it can take the hits. But yeah, anyway, Colossotrops, it's good right now because of Baffle. I don't know. Yeah, I'd consider it an A- tier. This thing hits like a train. Baffle enables it. Its typing kind of bad though. Range defense kind of bad though. No walls though. No real walls though. No real walls. You could say Obsidragon, but like have fun with the Braum boost if it happens, or if it were running it. Some people run 4 attacks, obviously. Give Colossotrops Rejuvenate. Why? Baffle nerf kills it? I don't think it kills it. I think it makes it worse for sure, but I don't think it outright kills it. Because yeah, you won't outspeed stuff, but now you're taking less damage from them, and so you'll still be able to kill things. Why is there 2 broke categories? Yeah, we have broke and broke. The broke category is for stuff that is broke, technically broke, but not really. Because Willbound Metronet is really only better at late game sweeps. That's about it. Every other way, you would rather use this thing. Like if you're just looking for raw damage, splitting headache or headache split or whatever it's called, I'd never know. With burning or volcanic ash hits harder than this. It's too good. I don't know if it's even too good for the normal play. I'm a level with you. I don't know. But like you can't use it because of Metronet. But like, I don't know. Anyway, Hoganosh, he exists. Is there a niche for physically defensive, or not physically defensive, physically offensive, more defensively oriented fire type? Not that I immediately know of, but it's not. Crackout classes Hog? I don't know if Hog has actual moves to use. Krakaloa doesn't. I mean, I guess you have Raging Flame, but like Krakaloa, like that's all Krakaloa has. Hoganosh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about him. Yeah, there we go. C feels better. Mocho. It technically exists. Would I put it better than these guys? I mean, not really. Worse Iron Fumble? You think this is worse than Iron Fumble? How is Mocho bad? It can't touch brawlers. It can't touch this. And then even with +2 speed, there are many things that can take it. Yeah, it can't touch this. Pyrolin eats it alive. Stratosaur tases it. Walled by Mirror, true. Boom Bash doesn't hit it and resists ice, so it's mirror food, yep. Unlike Iron Fumble, it's far less epic. Okay. Servalin, yeah, he sucks. Does not need Rejuvenate. So the thing about that Manji, I believe it's like basically confirmed that when Pyrolin gets access to Slumber, it will lose access to Rejuvenate. Oh, no. The Adaptive Assault buff will definitely pop off, but, like, it does not have that. Gwendolyn, though, why does nobody use this thing? Like, yeah, Obsidragon walls it, but, like, not... like while Obsidragon walls it, not everybody actually has Obsidragon nowadays. It's a pretty darn solid thing. I'd say A- for this guy. This guy goes wild. What's the buff? Yeah, it's becoming 75 base power, extreme speed. Except when I say extreme speed, it's only +1 priority. Like, the fadeaway buff is huge for Wendelin. Let's see, where are we at? Oh, Kirillin. He's quite literally hit or miss. But I'll put him B- because even if he hits nowadays, it might not be enough. Is Slapdown supposed to activate Sugar Rush? I have no idea if it's supposed to, but if it does, I don't think that's a bad thing. What happened to Servalent being better than Trumbull? I don't think it... You could do Sharpen Kirillin now. I mean, I guess, but where is it coming from? But Trumbull has Rogue Assault, Earthquake, Raging Tackle, Mega Chomp. It hits really freaking hard. Zeppelin, he exists. He's okay. Actually, he might be B+. He's okay. There are better stall breakers. But, and Stratosaur has better stats, but, like, he's okay. If you need if you want, like, Soulbear Stratosaur with the Turbulent, but you want it, and it wants to be a stall breaker, I guess, like, sure, but I don't think it's A tier. That's my take. Woke up at Palms from Arcade? Probably, maybe. I have no idea. Actually, yes? Yes? I think so. Where are we at? Oh, Venolin. Worse than Pyrelin, but still solid. Wrestlin, B tier. Good personalities on Soulburst Erupted on. Smart Nimble. I skipped Spreezy and Whippledrift, did I? Oh, I did. Spreezy is struggling for sure. Would I say it's better than these guys? Not really. Water type is pretty darn common. Strong ranged hits are everywhere. It can't really take them. So no, I wouldn't consider. Yeah, this is probably solid for it. And then Whippledrift, he's not good. I'd also put it here. Maybe, like, there's still utility to it, but which I would put it over these guys. But yeah, I don't know. Buzzlin, yeah, he's C tier. He can kind of deal damage over time with his signature, but yeah, he can hit pretty hard too. Give him Parasitize? True. U-turn Buzzlin. Let's not be... Like, I actually don't know if the Sweet Aroma will prevent them from switching out after he switches out. I have no idea. If we could test that in, like, a test server or something, that would be great, but, Tundralin... Where is Obsidragon? I don't think it's A tier. I'll put him in A-. He's definitely usable given the fact that Joltooth is very prominent. What was another thing somebody mentioned? I forget the other one, but chill with these ads. I am not clicking a darn thing. I'm not. What are my ad settings at? I don't think I had them on. I have it on conservative. So you're getting the least amount of ads without it being no ads. Is Erupted on S because of Soul Move? I mean, the combination of its Soul Move is the main thing, obviously, but it also hits really freaking hard. Just click it 10 times really fast. True. Honestly, true. Where are we at? Oh, Pyrelin. Is he S tier? No, he's A+. Pyrelin, I ranked him down early in the first impressions for Atlanthian Part 2 because we got more water types. But no, he's gone nowhere. He's still silly fat. So, there you go. He is your ranged wall right now. Remove Rejuvenate. Like I said before, when it gets access to Slumber, it's going to lose Rejuvenate. And apparently Jamie wants to make it lose 20 health on top of that. And then Hydralin. Anyway, Harvesect, he could be... It's really hard for him to exist when Obsidragon exists. This is like the biggest Obsidragon victim out there. Also Gargoyle, never mind. Add the Hydralin Memorial tier. Okay, okay, guys, you got me. You guys got me. Oh, no, 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 no. There you go. There you go. Although, if you guys aren't aware, actually, Hydralin is actually going to get a really freaking fat buff. Where its secret ability, Luck of the Sea, will also have the crit damage modifier of Marksman. So, not only will it crit more, its crits will hit for a ton of damage. And, give it Scope Lens, and now it hits really freaking super hard. It hits much harder than Nevermare. Sniper from Pokemon? Yes. That exists in the game. Yes. So yeah, if it gets Scope Lens and that secret ability buff, this thing actually hits scary hard. Still trash? Okay, here, let me show you a calc. So, you know, screens are a thing that you can definitely use to shore up its defenses, which I feel like it would be very popular with this guy. So let me do a thing for you here real quick. Oops. I don't know why I did all that, but you know. Let's do Marksman here. Doesn't need an item because it's getting Scope Lens. It might need coverage. Yeah, here, let me talk my talk here. Let me talk my talk here. No, not power draw, power focus. Very frail. Oh, whoops. Very tender, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. So here's a funny thing. Very robust. Hit that juicy little crit, and yeah, Lumian dies in 2. And that's without +1. Just want to point that out. That's without +1. What's Obsidian? I know somebody's going to say Obsidragon. Don't worry, I hear you. And since they're all running very freaking robust, they might have to change their minds because Airblade is shredding them. And since you have you'll have near enchantment up because you're a good player. Body Crash is not killing you. There you go. What's another wall? Oh yeah, bulky plants are the thing that stopped this, but Gas Stroke is not one of those. Near enchantment does not boost the power of Body Crash. No. No. Oh, oops. Yeah. No, not Gas Stroke. How much defense do you get from screens? You take half the damage. So, yeah. Also, I just want to put... wait, what? Why does that say 80? Why does that say 80? I don't... Okay, nice bug I have to find, but, Calc versus Cosme or C. Oh, yeah, he's a wall. Oh, you said cracked. I don't. What's the set, Electric? What is the set? What's the crit chance? If you have Scope Lens and Luck of the Sea, all three of these moves are guaranteed crit. No, I did not amp the stab. No, this is not amp stab. 232. All right. You do not switch. You switch in on when they power focus, and then you're 2-shot by Airblade. There you go. And you cannot Peace of Mind because I'm critting you. You can't kill Wiki very clever. Yeah, like I said, bulky plants are the one stop to this. So yeah, like I said, scary buff. He hits really hard. All right, anyway. Oh yeah, Jamie said, Spreezy, Harvestek, Weasel, and Pharaoh. I mean, in terms of what would currently run it, that doesn't really change. I don't think they would start slotting Harvestek on there just to throw Icicle Traps up. Oxydrake walls it? True. True. Hydrolink gets Airblade on the range side? Yeah, but it's not super effective on plants. Yeah, Oxydrake would wall future Hydrolink, but like, again, I think, so that just means that there are things that can still deal with it. And obviously it has tiny defenses, so you could easily overwhelm it. But it hits really hard. I feel like it becomes the glass cannon it was meant to be. Give it the honor? No, I'm good. All right, so we're moving on from Hydrolin, and what are we doing? Snagoop. I don't think it needs more. LSU, I'm a level with you. I feel like we let Hydrolin rock with that buff and see if it needs more. Do I really need to do this again? Do I have to? I mean, it was funny the first time. Do we have to do it again? Hi, Vlorkel. Fine. Why? Why? Let me get away with it. No. Dang, Flabbit. There we go. Dang it! Ah, whatever. No, this is not. No, I don't like it. Oh, wait. Ignore? No. Whatever. We rock with it. There you go. What do I think you're gonna get? I have no idea. Okay, sorry about that. Snagoop, I'd say it's pretty solid. Snagulp as well. Maybe B tier. I'd do B tier. Although I did watch a Snaggle pack stall. I did see that in real time. Snaggle is probably the best Prevo. Luke, it has good stats for a Prevo, and yeah, it has a good move pool. So yeah, I'll put it B+. I watched it, like it beats down this thing, and it also beat down stall, which was funny. I found it very comedic that this guy beat down Stall. And for those wondering how it used the move Provoke, you know, the move y'all seem to be allergic to when it comes to gas rope. But anyway, Tsukame, he's kind of buns. I put him here. Okay, I really don't like this. Can I, is there, add to dictionary, there you go. Anyway. It was not my tournament, Luke. Yeah, what's up, Think? All right, anyway, Banfino, funny, haha, sap, plant, scapegoat, stall. If you don't have a plant, it doesn't work. Or if you don't have a plant, it works, but everybody's running this guy. Anyway. Kanibo. He's pretty solid. I don't know about A tier solid, but he's pretty solid. Actually, I mean, he might be A-. First day of your winter break. I mean, I'm doing fine. I'm doing just fine. And it's nice that the winter break is starting for everybody. But, oh wait, Samarine, he's still a spooky late game sweeper. I don't know how spooky, so I'll put him A-. Give Odiaga's moveset to Kanibo. No, I'd say Cope. I would say Cope. Is it worth to use both enchants? If you're talking about on Cleone, I don't know. If you want to run no attacks on Cleone, become provoke bait, but you know, people in this game are allergic to the move provoke, so it might be worth. You could do that, I guess. Jalusa, pretty darn solid. Incandescent, making it deal a lot of light damage. It also has the move Provoke, which I've seen some people pick up. I know some people are dropping Tsunami, which is weird because Pyrolin, but like, you wall Pyrolin anyway. Enchanted Coda or Incandescent? I've seen both, but I see Incandescent more. Where Helvantic? We haven't gotten to it yet. We're working our way down. Taoshino, he exists. I'll put him in C+. Do I think he's better than these guys? He might, no. Do I think it's losing Incandescent? Yes. Yes, it is. But at the moment, it has it. I think Lyricat is okay. I know a lot of people don't use it, but I think it's okay. Magnify, Hypnotize, Raging Howl, and Boom Bash is fine. It's not great. It's fine. Then we have Boonary. I don't know. It transforms into you. I mean, I guess it's getting more worth now because all the more offensive things running around. So, there you go. You've been promoted to tier. Actually, no, I'll do B-. It's like a lot of people are trying offensive things right now, and so if somebody were to run, you know, throw a Boonary on their stall team, then they get to just Uno reverse card. Cleone. Is it A+? Is it better than Jalous? No. I'll do A. I think it's very solid. I don't know about A+. I'd have to see more with it, although I don't know about... Yeah, I'm gonna do something. Wintrix dropped some tiers. What happened? Just more things to deal with it. The bulk levels rose, and yeah, lack of actual stab making its damage output a little lackluster, but still pretty solid. This guy, yeah, anyway. What are they at? Metro's broke. Metro A's broke. But up next, we got Fiskarna. Still solid. Still solid. Regift is a fun ability. It has the bulk. It has Mudslide for hazard removal. Why is Zulong good? It has Fire Breath, and yeah. Fire Breath. Fire Breath opened it up to a lot more things. I mean, you could... And in the current meta, you can run more mixed options and be rewarded for it. Especially with Setimars being less common. So... There we go. Where are we at now? Bunnicky. This is not Bunnicky's meta. Would I put it with these guys? No. It can poison Gasstroke. It can lure and poison Gasstroke. There we go. We found the C. We found the niche. It can lure and poison Gasstroke. Give Bunnicky FNF. That would not help it whatsoever. Bunnicky's problem is it can't touch plants. Flash and Flee does not help at all. Sea Drake. Fast Adorable though. Okay, and but Bunnicky in the Hydrolan tier. Nah. It's not Hydrolan. Nope. Alvantic. Oh buddy. Is it A+ with Joltooth? It's pretty strong. It's pretty darn strong. This boy hits hard. Hits hard, good coverage. Can pivot if it wants. Has poison if you want to throw it out. Most don't, but you know, it's there. Pitch black or aggressive. Mostly pitch black. I guess there are some niche cases for aggressive, but I'd say pitch black 9 times out of 10. Imperior, he's dumb. After pitch black is removed, pitch black is not being removed. It's getting an energy increase. It's going to become like Pyro. Its dark moves are going to cost more. So Imperior's dumb. Like outside of Resentful, it's not very good. It's definitely underexplored on the other ends because everybody just uses it to suicide itself. I don't know how it is with Handy. Oh yeah, true. That's the whole. Yeah, broken. I honestly, facts, Jamie. Broke. Honestly, yeah, that is the perfect shoe-in for broke. Anyway, Holobunch, it can beat Joltooth. And it hits really hard. B+. Is there a Christmas event? We haven't had one announced, but I doubt we wouldn't see one. Although it feels weird seeing these two next to each other because they're broke for different reasons. I mean, Electric, they already do. They already do. What's broke tier for? For Metronet, it's because it's Metronet, but it's a little worse, but you can't run this without it. You're not running Bamboozle, LSU. That's not a valid argument. If Holobunch were to surge in usage, yes, they would 100% run some Bamboozle, but they're not running Bamboozle. Not right now. Absolutely not. You cannot convince me that anybody is running Bamboozle right now. It's impossible. It's not happening. Is Hypno a must on Metro? No. Do I think Falco get buffs anytime soon? It's good right now, though. Why would it need buffed? But yeah, this thing can actually output a suspicious amount of damage because of its ability. And aren't you guys excited for the energy totems to buff this thing? And then when the PvP rework comes, I mean, assuming these happen. I'm assuming these happen at the same time, but the passive energy regen, recharging its range attack. Also, the potential of power amulet. Why is setting Mars so hard? Range sponge. It's just it eats hits. That's why. It doesn't even have to be ranged right now. I guess you could. I mean, actually, physical Fizdef Setimars might be a play with Joltooth running around. So there you go. That might be a play. Anyway, yeah, this thing hits lots of stuff very hard. And after the PvP rework, it's going to get even super buffed. Because on top of everything I just said, how does Peace of Mind work? Like Peace of Mind. Like it takes its energy stat and then multiplies it by 1.5. Or by 2, or 2.5, or 3, or 3.5, or 4. It just works like Peace of Mind. It works flawlessly with Hollow Bunch. Don't we have Power Amulet with coffee? No, Power Amulet is not regen. Primal Slash does too much. Let's see here. I think if you're running Fizdef Setimars, you can definitely eat one for sure. Without being forced to recover either. Because it has significantly more melee bulk than ranged bulk, for sure. Primal Slash. Brawny, Ambush. Just switched in. Yeah, you definitely take one. It does do a lot though, but you definitely take one. Yeah, that is 100% factual though, Electric. They don't experiment, but like to be fair, PvP prep is too awful to experiment with. So I don't blame them for not doing it. Bar Badger, very solid. This thing's actually, its speed tier is kind of hurting it right now. But it's still hitting. You know what? I'll still keep it here. It still hits everything. Really freaking hard. Say I'm overrating it. I don't care. It hits hard. It gets a +1 on basically everything. I reckon I should put Metronet in broke. Good for you. Good for you. Do I put Dorigo anywhere? It'd be okay. I feel like if people were to run it, it'd be okay. It wouldn't be super ground shattering, but it'd be okay. After Dragonite nerf, give it Perch. How about we let it play a little bit before we give it anything? How about that? I feel like that's fine. It's already getting its old stats back, so there you go. Charonix. I know this is an extremely controversial Lumian. In Scorch's tournaments, the ones I've been looking at, and even throughout some battles with like academia stuff, I have not seen Charonix. Like, people just don't use it. I really wish people would use it so I could see it. Like, I wish people would use it. So, because everybody's like, oh, it's busted. Oh, it's not busted. Oh, it's broken. It should be banned. It's banned in some servers. I wish I could see it. Nobody uses it. Plant type immunity to light. I mean, what does that really make sense though? Because like they're at that point they're doing more than just being immune to it. They're actually using it to heal. I don't know if that makes it drop it. I don't know. Again, like I just wish I could see it. Like, I know it's good. I just wish I could see how good. So I'll keep it here. Host a suspect test. I'm not hosting tournaments until the state of the game is improved. Billaforge is the most B-tier thing I've ever seen in my life. It has the coverage to hit a lot of stuff. It has some decent bulk. The range bulk could definitely be improved. The Soul Vest would be nice for it. Setting up Heat Wave would also be nice. And then that speed really hurts it. Like, this is the most B-tier thing I've ever seen in my life. Iron Fumble. All right, anyway. Lumala, I don't know. Oh, Billaforge Scapegoat. I wonder why. I wonder why you want to have Scapegoat on it. I wonder. You're fooling nobody. Although you're not trying to fool anybody. You're being very open about it. Okay, so do I rank this thing as if Trader worked? Or do I just, you know, accept the reality that Trader is a myth and we're never going to see it? Oh, Iron Fumble, yes. Accept the reality. If Trader isn't working, does that mean Sly isn't working? They are entirely different abilities. Sly isn't working for kind of the same reason as Bully. And so, yeah. Trader is not working. I don't know exactly why, but I know Jamie said that they could get it working if they redid it. Rank it with Trader working. Trader is not coming. What's wrong with Scapegoat Billaforge? He's trying to do the Salazzle. Super slow Salazzle, but you know, Salazzle, where you can poison anything you want, get behind a Scapegoat, poison stall, whatever the heck you want. It's definitely worse than Salazzle, but you know, that's what he's going for. So there are still bugged abilities? Oh, always and forever. It would not be Lumian Legacy if we didn't see a bugged ability. Oh, actually, no, we got a new ability with the Soul Burst Metronet and it wasn't broken. That's weird. All right, if we're ranking it without Trader, there we go. It can do the funny barbs stuff, but like, no, let's not buff poison. I don't think it needs buffed. There's literally no reason to buff any stall tools. Literally none. There's no argument that you could make that would present yourself in a way where anything related to stall needs any kind of buff whatsoever. Like, yeah, oh, Pokemon makes it so that poison can't miss when used by a poison type. Who cares? What do we have next? Moriel. Okay, so I've seen this thing put in work. I had this back down here before because like it had no recovery. It's easy to pressure. But I have seen it put in work. They take too much damage. Yeah, okay, dude. Okay, dude. I don't know. I'm feeling somewhere in between here. I've seen it put in work. I've also seen it not put in any work. Gastro Cancer with Energize? I guess, but like it's only an answer if you hit crit. Like twice. That's about all I got. Otherwise, it's just infinite battle. Beats Vest brought to in your soul. I think B+ is fine with it. I don't think it's anywhere near Goldango's level. On a level with you. Where are we at now? Creptana. I believe I had it A- before. It's not A-, I'll tell you that. Like I said before, it could only go down. And yeah, it's definitely... I don't think it's B. I think it's B+. I think you could definitely put in work with it. I think it's looking at this, I think its coverage is fine. You know, I think B+ is fair. You could definitely do some shenanigans with Vengeance. Has good coverage with the Vengeance. You can also set up Drudge if you want. I think B+ is fine. Terradescent. I had it A- before, I believe. It's okay. Dorgo looks underrated right now. We can take one last look later. Anyway, a lot of people are using bulkier Watcher sets. I haven't... Trying to think. I have seen it do work. I've also seen it fumble entirely. King Gambit B. Oh, Dark Metal. Quad Weak to Fire. That's cool. Sucker Punch. That's fun. Yeah, you know, you certainly wouldn't be crying about this thing. Actually, never mind. You're weak to it. I was thinking about Sucker Punch hitting this, but it's neutral and it hits you for super effective. Never mind. You would 100% have to worry about this. Dark Metal. I mean, the metal. I mean, offensively, metal is a lot better in this game and then in Pokemon, so that's a huge point for it. And then the Sucker Punch, that makes this unfun. And then, of course, getting huge... you know what? It'd probably suck because stab sucks. It'd probably miss out on some important kills. Just because stab sucks. Anyway, Pranzu. I'd say it's about as much of a noob stomper as Scampy. And then this guy sucks. Oh yeah, Supreme Overlord is nerfed because, yeah, it only gets 1.4 and then your stab's only 1.25. Oh yeah, oh, no, King Gambit. He would hate it here. Why is Festivus so low? Terrible typing, low defense. I mean, it's good range defense, don't get me wrong, but terrible typing. It's not the lowest because at least it has regift. It can have regift. Obviously, not a lot of people have that. Dokumori, I have not seen too much of, but I know it's very solid. I don't know about A+. Again, I'd have to see more. I have not seen too much, but what I have seen, it's pretty darn good. It's pretty solid, pretty splashable. It does good work. Definitely a bulkier Valkyrie, bulky offensive kind of thing. Because we're soon to arrive at a thing where it definitely wants the bulk. Anyway, Duskit, not great. Pyrolin and Obsidragon kind of make its life hard, and Shadow Sprint between these two. And you can't Satis Gargolem, so you can't get good damage on it. So yeah, it's I'd say it's better than these guys though. Protogon. Oh wait, no. We're at Ikizune. Ikizune. I used to have it like AA+. I think it's feeling more A- nowadays. It still does good damage, but like it's definitely hard, or a lot harder. It's definitely harder for it. I might even go B+, but we'll come back to that. Protogon. Yeah, no. You know what? Never mind. He still can do something. No, B-. I tried to gas myself up, but no, this guy's not it. No B. I'll give him B. You could do a funny haha Steel Crusher into Gastrogue, even though the Metatoad is coming in to invalidate you. So, anyway, B+. It has too many counters. Those were very contradictory statements. B+ and has too many counters. I mean, yeah, it influences TP spreads, but like they're not going so far out of their way just for it. Like Joltooth, like yeah, it preps for Protogon, but like it's running 32 TPs to make sure Protogon doesn't get a boost. It's not super everywhere, super out of there. out of the realm of possibility. Dakuda, I'd say it's an A tier. Maybe, no. A or A minus, somewhere in that line. Actually, A minus. Yeah, A minus. Physically, it's, you know, it's definitely harder to exist when you have this guy around. But it does hit some nice things. Solid speed tier. And Dakuda Soul Burst, I'm gonna put it right next to it. Hits like a freaking train. You can run the baffle to get it go. To get it going. Soul Burst is a B? Nah. It's I'd put it on the same level as this guy. It is just as big of a freaking Baffle Abuser as Colossotrops. Phage Knot, it hates plants. But it's like, it has good attributes, but it hates plants. And like, this plant exists. I don't know. He's in an awkward spot. He is definitely in an awkward spot, but like, you know, yoinking melee abilities is always fun. Like, never mind, I was gonna say this seems pretty good into Joltooth, but it got Earthquake. I don't know about A minus. Like, I don't know. I'm not convinced. Should I put Elephage anywhere? Does anybody have any Elephage heat that they would like to share with the class? Oh, anyway, Glossadia, yeah, welcome to S. Yeah. Glossadia clicks the Ice type move, and you take 30% on your metal or on your metal type. And if you don't have a metal type, well, things are dying. You're saying Elephage is on his level? I mean, it does have a speed tier. I don't know. I need more data on this guy. It feels wrong not ranking it when I have Dorego and Snaggulp on here. So at the moment, I'll put it B. I don't know. You'll have to convince me more later. Nova, I don't see it. Where did he go? Where was the, insta-ban him. He deserves no, like, I remember people were saying, don't even let this guy in a tournament. Don't even let him. Just ban him right away. And now, he was not banned, and, nobody uses him anyway. Yeah, I wish I could actually see what was happening with this guy, but... Like, I feel like on paper, mixed with, you know, Ancient Move to hit... Or Physical Ancient Move to hit the Pyrolin sounds really good. I don't understand. Palm sets are best? Nah. I don't know about that. I never really, like... Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna put it A for now. Like, I still think it's good and people are just not being weird with it. Why is Imperior broke? Because Resentful is stupid. That's why. Nemore... A minus. Mainly because Gastroke. If Gastroke wasn't as prominent, I would put it solidly in A, but... But I feel like A minus is appropriate. It was supposed to get Jetstream, but then it didn't. So it'll eventually get it, but drop Dakuda and the SB to B+. Nah, I'm fine with them. I'm fine with them. Fine with them here. I am fine with where they are at. This guy... I would say nobody uses him, but obviously accessibility is a thing. I don't know. I've not seen enough to update myself on this guy. He still seems pretty solid. I'll come back to Cosmere. Anyway, Nevermare. Nevermare's in a really good spot. Nevermare's in a really good spot right now. Like, yeah, funny, haha, never crit, but like his coverage, his ability to set up, his speed tier, he's really good right now. Yeah, I feel like that's appropriate. Yeah, he's a physical attacker that can beat Burrow Obsidragon. That's pretty good. Is Provoke used on Nevermare? I don't see it, but I could see. What would you drop? What would you be willing to drop? Not Primal. You need Primal. Primal is 100% needed. Yeah, I don't know if you run Provoke. I think Phantom would be the. I feel like Phantom would be the one you drop if anything. But I feel like you could actually get Provoke on this guy. Is Metronet immune to Tase? No, it is not. It is immune to passive damage, but Tase is not passive damage. Anyway, Gargoyle base. I feel like it's the worst one of them. Actually, did I even put this guy in B+? Yeah, he's okay. Gargoyle attack's okay. He still hits really hard. Obviously, Stratosaur blanks it. But there's really no... And then Celesting. Celesting has been seeing usage lately because of Glissadia. People are using it over Valkyrie because it's faster, has the utility. I don't think it's as good as people are making it out to be right now, but it has been doing stuff, so I can't say it's not good. Or I can't say it's completely trash, I should say. So we'll put him in B+. He's been doing stuff. His speed tier, yeah, I've seen Deja Vu, I've seen Barter. I've seen some shenanigans. I don't know about A-. I don't know about all that. B+ is disrespect. He's not... show me it doing stuff, and then... show me it doing stuff, and then I'll put it higher. Because again, I can't just theory craft my way through here. I generally have to base these off of what I see because I don't actually play the game right now. Anyway, we're back down to these guys. I don't know. I'll put Meatball in B and call it a day. Regift is still super annoying. This guy... Win pre-evolve tier list? No. PvP prep. PvP prep would need to be buffed, or actually be okay for Little Cup to exist. I mean, with the existence of metal types pretty much everywhere because of Glissadia, I'll put it A-, but it's still fine. Cause you foresight. Yeah, that cerebral slash gonna pop off because of priority. Energy would have to be reworked. Yeah, I believe Jamie said he'd make it like level 5 would be played with level 50 energy. Slaps Nevermare. I don't know about slaps Nevermare outright. I don't know if that's quite as accurate as you're making it out to be. And then this guy, Surrogate, is not fun, but But yeah, Top could still barter it, but otherwise, yeah, it would definitely check. It would definitely, or by check, I mean wall Top. It walls Top, but it is a victim of barter. But put him in broken? Nah, I don't think he's, no, because unlike Imperior, he's not like super unhealthy for the meta itself. What Cosmere Unleashed is unhealthy about is like designing Lumian kits. Surrogate is getting removed on the Unleashed form as well, yes. Regift and Surrogate are both getting yeeted from Cosmere, but that won't happen until the next time he comes back. But yeah, Cosmere Unleashed is unhealthy for like designing other Lumians because like there have been times Jamie has wanted to give very silly abilities to things. But like Cosmere is right there. So he couldn't because Cosmere. So he's gonna get rid of it because Cosmere. I don't think he plans on removing Enchanted Coat, but who knows? But Dorigo, yeah, true, Dorigo, the true menace of society. Nah, like Luke, there would be too many exceptions. Like there are already exceptions in the game right now. He's not a fan of continuously adding exceptions on exceptions on exceptions. Dorigo is fine, but not Dorigo. True. Anyway, I think that's all of them. All right, cool. So now we gotta fix. I feel like the S tier is solid. I feel like the S tier is pretty locked in. Is there anything up in A+ that I would move to S? What about Redburn? What about Redburn? I don't think these guys are S. Pharaoh? You could, but like I feel like I don't know about moving Pharaoh to S. I feel like I don't think he's on the level of these guys. How to never get so high? Good move, good coverage, good speed. He's just in general been popping off lately. It also got more popular now that this guy's been using Burrow instead of Drudge. So he can just crit through the Burrow, and the Burrow doesn't actually make him hit this guy any harder. So there you go. But like the speed tier he's leveraging is really good. Oh yeah, rageful plushies seems to be very common with this guy because he uses his range defense. He abuses the range defense he has, and speed tier he has to set up his melee defense so that he can take a super effective hit, so that he can then, pop off. So that's what's been happening with him. I think I'm good on the. Yeah, I'm sold on the S tier. A+, I don't think I'd move anything up to it. I think I'm fine with A. How would I rank Redburn? I wouldn't. That's true. Cosmere can blanket, but it then just becomes peace of mind war. Or it just becomes a war of who can crit. And while yes, Cosmere has the advantage in that that it's resisting the stratagem, that doesn't necessarily mean you will be lucky enough to get a crit on it. Will Obsidian get bulk up in the near future? I don't think anybody wants Obsidian buffed. I'm a level with you. I don't think anybody out there wants Obsidian buffed, except maybe Observer, so that he could finally be like, oh, see, look, it's broken now. I see Brawny Clever being thrown around a lot on this guy. Also, or even, I don't know. What more could he get? Bulk up, apparently. Bulk up would indeed buff what it's currently doing, because then Primal Slash gets buffed as well. Respect Servo, it's getting E-Speed. Well, when it gets E-Speed, we can come back to this. But I think I'm satisfied. I keep hearing a lot for this thing to... I mean... I don't know. I don't think I can rank this any higher without actually seeing it, but the problem with that is nobody uses it because it's inaccessible. How about Tamp Opsy? How about no? I mean, but yeah, that is a way to buff it, for sure. Yes, it has boast. Yep, that is true. That is correct. Never watch any of your matches. Why would I? Why would I? I'd see the work it puts. Yeah, but I'd also want to be able to. I want to be able to keep my eyes open. Your battles are a snooze fest. But things like Lashent or Festifer change if Halloween Kabunga were rallyable. Festifer wouldn't really change. Lashent would have... I feel like Lashent would benefit the most out of all of the... I mean, obviously not including your snack. But I feel like Lashent would be the biggest benefactor of totems on the event variants. Obviously your snack currently would love it the most because, well, more bulk. Very smart Thaman? I don't know. Does not want a bulky regift user with hard recovery? I don't know if he does or not. I don't think he does, though. We'll see, though. Obviously, I don't, but, like, I'm not the one in charge of designing kits. I'm not in charge of anything, really. But, yeah, we'll see. I'm trying to look through the A tier mostly to see if I'm satisfied with it. Trying to see if it's oversaturated with stuff. I feel like I'm fine with the A-. When Me Festiver exists? True. True. It is a bulky regift user with hard recovery. True. There you go, Rye. There's your bulky regift user with hard recovery. There you go. The monkey's paw. You get your regift user with hard recovery and big bulk, but it has a trash typing and doesn't have access to totems. You're not using that? I mean, then cope. I mean, you got the thing you asked for. You said bulky regift user with hard recovery. Festifer is bulky, has regift, and has hard recovery. So there you go. You're talking Mega Sableye. No, let's not have Mega Sableye. That's never happening. Any information on capsules? How they work? Well, they're not confirmed at all. Like none of that like Mint's capsule stuff, that's never been confirmed once. That's always been community talk. That's never like those are not a thing confirmed to come to the game at all. Anything from B+ I'd move up to A. I don't think so. Maybe Seer Knight. Are we ever getting Drain Punch? Yes, it's technically already in the game, but nothing has it. I think I'll move Seer Knight up. Can Cinnamoth not be in the Hydralin tier? Guys, do we want anything else in the Hydralin tier besides Cinnamoth? Like, only one other thing. Should we, what are we thinking? Out of these guys, should anything else other than Cinnamoth be in the Hydralin tier? You think Hydralin? Nah, Hydralin doesn't even deserve its own tier. I don't know about Iron Fumble. Maybe Wiki. Hydralin is still too high. You know what? We'll do Wiki this time. There you go. There's your new Hydralin candidate. How dare you say Snell? I should ban you for that. Alright, Sinogre? Honestly, no, I'd say Wiki's worse than Sinogre. Because at least this has Spite. Oh, well, I have no idea about the items, Maria. Like, the items are, like, the least, like, confirmed thing. Yeah, I think I'm satisfied with the tier list now. So now let's zoom out, because we need a lot here. Dear God, I need to zoom out again? I have too many tiers, guys. There are too many tiers here. Was Spike gonna get nerfed? No. Hold up, I'm taking a screenshot of this. Yoink. There we go. You're not? Okay, here. Let's satisfy you for like half a second. Anyway. Terrible clipping? Okay. I don't care. Am I putting it in PvP corner? Yeah, I'll put it on there, in there on my Twitter. I think this is a pretty solid list. There are obviously some specifics you could argue, like, you know, some things could go up or down one tier, or some of these lower tiers somebody might have all of the faith in the world in, but like, for the most part, the important parts I feel like are pretty accurate. Why is Snell broken? It's just the most unfair thing in the game. Literally checked to Bar Badger. Why Boonary so low? Because matchup fish. But it's higher than it was before because the matchups it wants to fish for are more common right now, so there you go. Look, Electric. I just need to see it. Arv can hit all of the Ubers? Yeah, too bad that's not relevant in ranking it in a metagame where the Ubers aren't allowed. Also, it can't really hit Dragonite. Like, yeah, Parasitize, sure, but like, then you get nuked. But it can hit the other ones. And watch your matches, then make your matches not a boring... Alright. Nearcat's the best type list? Yes. I would say yes, easily, probably. Lumala might have been it if it could actually use Spit Up more than once, but it is what it is. How do you stop Tatub? Cosmeor A check, or I said A. Cosmeor checks it. Snaggle, but like, that's Snaggle. And then like I feel like just more so outplaying it. Like, it's generally boots, so it's almost always locked into the first move it clicks. So that's one way to outplay it. So yeah, like, Tatop is S because we should add the top is Y. Kelsey punishes never? Not really though. Like it definitely it checks. Like, it doesn't take much from Phantom Slash, sure. Thistle Slash is resisted, but like, Phantom Slash still does a good chunk. Like, if you're doing regift. How do I compare Pharaoh to an Odo Yaga? Pharaoh is faster and has the bulk for peace of mind. You know, better bulk for peace of mind. Odo Yaga has better physical bulk and more coverage. Or I shouldn't say more coverage, but more varied coverage. The calcs support your case. Okay, let's entertain the idea. Let's say they click bulk up on your Cosmiart. And what? It's like 200 HP and what? Is it offensive, defensive? Wait, it's robust, isn't it? Is that what we're talking about? Is it robust? It's U, so it's probably robust. Viables from B plus and above. I'd say B and above is what you could generally get away with. Electric. I need more information if you want me to support your case. Electric. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. Just tell me. Just like, gotta get your set. You can get away with B minus. I guess. I mean, UU would be interesting. I will update like the usage thing after New Year's when we get the Convex tournament and the last Scorch tournament. And then, yeah, we'll have all that. And then boom, you can have fun with a UU. So I'm waiting on Electric to give me the just something here. Just like tell me, please. How do you join a tournament? You just have to find the different servers. 184 HP, 80. Is it robust or what? Well, like what? Like the robust was what I was really. Oh, smart. Okay, so smart 200. All right, cool. So here's a problem. Oh wait, meteor crash, smart. Yeah, you don't kill it in one hit, and Primal Slash kills in 2 at +1. But if it is chipped, which it's not hard to chip Nevermare, then yeah, you can do that. But like, the problem then becomes if they Primal Slash you raw on switch in, that's doing 33 to 40, and a crit is 50. Ice traps. I mean, again, yeah, like I said, it's not hard to trap. It's not hard to chip it. Lumello is slept on. I wish more people would use it to prove that, but again. Yeah, my thoughts are based on what I'm seeing. So it's like you're not wrong in that it checks Nevermare, but I don't know. It's not the biggest check. It's not the best check to Nevermare because Primal Slash could be clicked at any point in time. Anyway, so that should be the tier list. I think I'm good with where everything's at. Smart Nimble or very smart Zulong. Smart Nimble's generally better, but like if you're worried about Zulong Mirror, then very Nimble, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here though. I'm fine with this tier list. It's like 7:30 and I have not started dinner, and unlike normal, normally I'm here alone at this point in time, but I have another person here, so I should cook food so that we can eat. So I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna let y'all have a good morning, day, afternoon, a date. No, that's my brother. No, I am not dating my brother. Hopefully you have a good day, morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it is. Hopefully it's good, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.